We're live.
We're live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. This is our weekly spotlight stream, where we like to show off games that are just coming out in the industry, either with Kickstarter or just being published, something like that. We have the pleasure tonight of showing off Approaching Dawn, The Witching Hour by WizKids. So big shout out for them for that. Thank you so much.
Published by WizKids. Created by Ken Shannon.
Mr. Ken Shannon, who is not only an awesome guy, but he's a friend.
Yeah, well, I mean...
He's my friend now.
I mean...
But who am I?
We're your buddy engineers.
Who are we? I'm Matt.
I'm Anne.
I'm Josh.
And I'm the disembodied voice of TP, controlling the camera.
So if anyone has any concerns as to where the invisible voice is coming from, we don't have ghosts, it is our one and only TP.
I mean...
So, with that, we would like to point out that this week, this stream and all of this week's streams are sponsored by, well, Approaching Dawn, The Witching Hour by WizKids, as well as Elzra with Catacombs Castle?
Conquest.
Catacombs Conquest. There you go.
Yes.
Thank
Which
you.
is on Kickstarter now.
The other one's just so similar in name.
Catacombs and...
Yeah.
Castles.
They're all catacomb
Catacombs.
game,
Ooh.
part of the same game.
Yeah. So big shout out to them as well. So thank you guys so much. So we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this game in... well, just a few seconds here, because Ken was supposed to be on call with us today, and unfortunately it looks like he had a hardware problem. We know how that goes. Hopefully he'll be able to jump into chat with us and answer any questions that we have, that you guys have. Otherwise, well, I've played the game once before. Hopefully I do okay.
Yeah, two of us never played that, so.
Yeah, so let's see how that goes. So, are we ready to start?
Rumble?
Yes, are we ready to rumble?
And the Witcher, you ready to rumble?
Yes. Rumble.
She's
Where's
already.
your cackle?
Yeah.
Ken's calling.
He's
Oh.
calling again? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe you got his computer to work. Let's see.
Ken, are you there?
Yeah, is this better?
Oh, that sounds so much better.
So much better.
We are live right now, FYI.
So don't say bad things, Ken.
I can't see you though, Ken.
Oh, maybe it's not better. I'm
Yeah,
confused.
it's not still pretty bad. I'll hang up.
Sorry, Ken.
We really wish you could join us, but it just means you're gonna take us again sometime.
Just
right?
yell at us in chat.
Yeah, yell at us in chat. That works.
Okay, I'll yell at you in chat.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ken.
So that was our cameo from Ken.
Poopy.
He came by to say hi. He will be
We
in
were
chat.
doing a chanting and we summoned his
Yes, we
spirit.
summoned the spirit of Ken.
That was very good.
That was a seance, if you will.
Yes.
So this is Approaching Dawn, The Witching Hour. I'm going to do this as best as I can here. We are playing as a coven of witches who is... we have our seance going on, and there is demons that we're trying to fend off, and these demons come from the amount of corruption that we have.
If I recall, the story was one of the witches did something bad
Yes.
a year ago.
Yes,
All
it
of
was
the
the
witches.
more senior members of the coven, I believe it was.
Okay.
And they got basically drawn into the other dimension, if you will.
Okay.
So I know that Ken had said, spoiler alert here, if you got like a thing about that, because this game is meant to be played as a story. There's a rescue mission later on in the game, so that's something to keep in mind.
Was
But
it like 6 missions, I think? Something like that?
I don't recall off the top of my head. However, there are 6 hours.
Yeah.
There's scenes. They're called scenes, not missions.
Yeah.
So there's 6 hours within the game, and that's what each of the rounds is played as. So going into the first one, I'll explain that in just a second, because each scene has its own little awesome scenario card, and it gives you the full story, a little bit of a flavor text story to it, as well as the objectives and how you set up for that individual story.
Now, I know that there is almost like a training mission.
Yes.
Is that what we're running, or are
We are
running
not
after
running
that?
the training mission. Ken gave us the
Training-
heads up to
training
not do
wheels?
the training mission because it's
He
training
wants us to
wheels.
lose.
Well, because as per his words, we are experienced gamers, and he wants the training mission set up so you cannot fail the training mission. It's a training mission.
Okay.
However, he wants to take the training wheels off so that it could introduce some real consequences for us if we don't play
That's
particularly
how the
well.
game really works.
He's trying
Exactly.
to
So what he told me was the training mission has about an 80% success rate,
Mhm.
where the first mission is about 50%.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and it's a co-op
Excellent.
game, so...
Just to point out as well, Aaron and I, when we played with Ken, we failed. And that's playing with the game designer there. So I'm going to go page by page in the book just so I can remember all the individual phases here.
Okay.
So we are all playing as different witches. Each witch has their own power. And Josh, if you could please show off your player board for the camera there, or if you want to grab a fresh one, however you want to do this. But so each character has... Oh, you got a bad color for that. However, just hold it up. It's fine. There you go.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fun. So down here, you have an individual player power, which, Josh, if you could read that off, perhaps. And then as...
No, it's not gonna.
And
It's
sit
the
down.
light.
That's hard.
I'm gonna put it in card game.
That's hard.
I hate you.
It's going to be so hard in card cam. It's going to be sideways. I'm not putting it in
Just
card
put
cam.
like the player part where you wanted to talk about.
Thanks, Josh.
There you go. Look at that.
So that's the individual player power that you have.
Yeah.
And there's actually two sides to each of these mats. So this is on the bronze side. And given the scenario that we're playing this evening, we're going to be on the bronze side. And the regular side is a different scenario. Boop, boop. So they do different things. And as you can see on the board as well, there is on the right-hand side 6 different sigils. And those sigils are going to correspond to the demons that can and will be attacking you.
Oh, good.
More sigils you have open, the more you leave yourself open to demon attacks. And those sigils are going to be constantly being closed and opened up by, not you, your teammates, your other people in your coven. This is a cooperative game. We're all going to be playing together to survive the night, essentially. And that's what this first mission's all about. And battling our demons. It's, very introspective that we're battling our demons.
Did you get vanity?
No, I don't have that. So, as I said, this is a cooperative game, and the really cool thing, though, is that not everything you do is going to help your teammates, and that's kind of a very key component to this game, is that you have both white magic and black magic that you can play. And going back, that's these individual cards. We get a starter deck of cards, and it's got a deck building aspect, so as it goes, we get to draft new cards to add to our deck. And there's abilities to thin out the deck as well, but each card has 2 sides, a white magic side and a black magic side, and you can play it in either orientation. So black magic, for example, this one here, it's going to do 1 black magic. So there's different numbers, obviously, and they add up. And the black magic is going to be... Can I help you?
No, when you're done.
Okay. So the black magic is going to be what allows you to damage your demons. So you can either damage your demons, or you can... I can't think of the word now. Oh, bind your demons. There we go. So binding them is essentially making them inactive for that turn. So they can't harm you, but they're still there, and more will come. And then killing them is significantly harder, but it prevents them from, you can kill them. So let me just backtrack here and show a demon off. This is my starting demon that I have. That's Glub Torial. And you see there's a bunch of stuff on this card. So the top right, it's a set of jaws with a 3 in it. And that is going to be the amount of corruption that demon... Like, that's the demon's power, essentially.
How'd you get a 2?
I got a nice little mushroom.
It's between 2 and 4. So since these are our starting demons, that number, the corruption number, is going to be the amount of corruption that we receive to start out. Yay.
So you 2 are more corrupt than me.
Corruption's bad. If at any point during the end of the one of the rounds, if any of the witches has 20 or more corruption, we lose. Just like that. And there are a few ways to get rid of corruption. We'll get into that in just a second. So getting into these symbols on the top of the demon. The first number here, that's its bind number. So it takes, 1 black magic to bind the demon for the turn. The next number is its kill number. That's going to be the amount of black magic. Or, I'm sorry, you see it's actually gray.
Yeah.
That's black magic or white magic.
Okay.
I'll get into white magic in a second. But it has to be 100% black magic or 100% white magic. You can't do
Combine.
halfsies.
Okay.
Can't make gray magic.
Correct. Well, you can. It's just that it doesn't work that way. So then you have when the number itself is black, that means that's if this was black, that means it would have to be black magic. If it was white, it would have to be white magic. This number here is when the demon actually does attack you. So if you don't kill it or bind it, it's going to attack you. It burns one card from the board. And TP, if you could switch over to the board now.
Absolutely.
This is the beautiful board setup that we have, and the board is absolutely gorgeous for this.
Turn the fan off, please.
No, whatever. So you can see that there are different. I'm gonna forget the name. What's the sections of the pentagram? It has a specific name. It'll come to me. There's 6 different sections of the pentagram, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 6. Now, those are going to be where you can buy new spells. Pretty cool. And obviously they get stronger going from 1 all the way up to 6.
Okay.
There is a set number of cards in each one, and if at any time this runs out of cards, we die. We lose.
Good.
Yeah. So as the game begins, 1, 2, and 3 are open for us to purchase. As you can see, our characters are seated on top of the other ones there. You
Okay.
can't get those. I'll explain that in a second. That has to deal with your secret. However, when the demon attacks, this card here means that we have to burn one of the cards from the pentagram area, starting with 1. So they're gonna, whenever you get damaged by a demon, it's gonna start eating the cards on the board. So it's going to eat through those cards even faster. Yay! And then finally, the last number is the amount of corruption that you get if the demon does attack you. So it's going to give you 3 corruption if it attacks
So
you.
you're going to get 3 corruption and you're going to have to burn a card.
Okay. And what was the 2?
Correct. The 2 is the amount of magic to kill it.
And the 1?
The amount of magic to bind it.
Oh, that bind didn't kill. Okay.
So then you see the sigils on the right-hand side. These are grayed out because this is a starter demon. So that means that those are the sigils that you're going to need to open up on your character to begin the game.
Okay.
That's important because when new demons come out to play, they have colorized sigils. This is green, I promise. So in order for this demon to actually be able to attack you, you need to have your green and red sigils open. If you don't, he passes you by.
So open means they're covered or not covered?
That means that they are uncovered. Technically, they should all be covered when you start the game, and then when this guy comes out, you uncover the sigils to show that they're open.
Okay, so I had that backwards.
Yeah. And some of the monsters or the demons have different abilities. For example, this one here, you can't bind it. My starting demon says whenever you gain a spell, take a corruption. So that's bad. You don't want that to happen. The nice thing about getting demons to attack you, though, is remember that bite number that we showed before?
Yeah.
When that demon attacks you, he eats one of your corruption. So
What?
he removes one of your corruption.
The new one?
When he goes to attack you the first time, not when he attacks you every time.
So when he first gets summoned.
When he
he'll eat
first
your
gets
corruption.
summoned to you, it's your corruption that's summoning the demon.
So it uses it up.
Yep.
Correct. So, the other thing is if you don't have that much corruption,
What if it was a 3?
he would eat 3 of your corruption.
It's the number in the bite mark, right?
That's what it eats when you summon it. However, if you don't have 3, if you don't have 1 corruption and this comes out, you can't summon him. So he just passes you by. So having as little corruption as possible is good because that's going to prevent the amount of demons that you could possibly get.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my little intro on the demons there. So going back to the magic cards. So every round you draw 5 cards in your hand. You have to play all 5 cards.
Okay.
You play them at once. Everyone organizes their hands together. You're not technically allowed to speak to each other strategically during this phase.
Now, we've talked to Ken.
We've talked to Ken about this, and we are streaming this, so we're going to be more vocal about what we're doing, not necessarily planning our strategies with each other, but vocalizing what our individual strategies are. So that way, it's not just us sitting here in silence.
So we're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to change my plan because of what you're doing. It's just more of, this is what we're all planning, and it may or may not help each other.
It is noted that you can say things like, I don't have a lot of white magic. Not, hey, I need you to give white magic so I can do stuff.
Yeah.
So, remember how I said that the black magic damages the monsters in front of you?
Yeah.
It also gives corruption to the witch on your left.
White magic?
So how
Black
much
magic?
corruption?
Black magic. Equal to the amount of damage that you're doing.
So this would be 1?
That would be 1.
Okay.
However, and then also, the sigil there means that you're opening the sigil of the witch on your left in that color. So you're providing even more opportunities for the monsters to attack them, the demons to attack them.
You know what? Admittedly, I'm happy that I'm sitting where I am. Because while I do think that you are a douche, I know that Josh is an even bigger douche.
That's true. So you will see that this card has a lightning bolt next to it, and that is draw an extra card next hour. You actually have to discard a card to use that. You have to nuke a card, basically.
So you would play 4 cards and nuke a card to do that?
If you want to use that ability. So not all spell cards are free to play. The most common cost to play a card is a lightning bolt, called potential. If a card effect has an imbued... Oh, I'm sorry. I lied. That's a different symbol. There's an imbued symbol. So some cards will actually provide you with a lightning bolt. By nuking the card with the lightning bolt. You can only nuke cards with lightning bolts on them.
Alright, so this
that
is...
one there.
Here, show that.
Daphne, for once, they have to help each other on stream. This
So,
will be very interesting.
This is an imbued card that says flicker. So you would nuke this card to use it. And usually these cards are really weak anyways, so it's not a terrible thing. However, flip side of things, there's white magic.
This one says find co-op mode.
So white magic is beneficial to the group as a whole, and it heals you, but it's generally weaker. So this one provides you with 0 white magic. Yay. It also has an ability of an adjacent which draws an extra card next hour. That's good too. However, if you were to have a number there, so say this was a 2, you would be able to heal yourself too. So you heal 2 corruption
Yourself.
off of yourself.
Okay.
And then you are going to take 2 white magic cubes and put them over here on the board. There's a little white magic pool.
It is.
And witches can use
Bend
that.
over. Oh, you can't bend far enough. You're
okay.
literally in.
You can use that pool to destroy demons as well.
Okay.
So remember how I said gray magic? That's how that works. But you can only destroy someone else's demons with white magic.
Okay, you can't destroy your own demon.
That is correct. All right. So that's the spell card. I got that.
How
from
many?
here.
Daniel from Mayday Games was wondering if there was a solo variant to this game.
I don't believe there is. It says 2 to 6. Ken can double check that.
Was it 2 to 6
for
or 3 to
us.
6?
2 to 6.
3 to 6.
3 to 6?
Yeah.
In one of the sections I saw it too. Maybe I'm going crazy.
Maybe there's 2-player variant?
Perhaps.
Going crazy.
Oh yes, I am crazy. We knew that. So we went over the losing conditions and we went over the winning conditions there, correct?
Yeah.
Wait, no. What is the winning condition? What's the winning
We survive.
All 6 hours.
All six rounds, 6 hours. I believe I covered the basics. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not. We have to talk about our secrets. So each witch has a secret objective.
This is the one I originally got. I traded it out with the demo one because that one doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay.
So maybe that's not
So
a good
there's-
one to explain on stream.
There's a couple things here. There's progression and resolution, and then there's retribution. So progression is you may add 1 corruption to this card, and you're adding
That's a
corruption
corruption,
to the
Yeah.
right.
not a die. Okay.
And that's kind of a tracker. It's just a tracker cube in this case
There's no dice.
to this card at the end of any hour in which you have 20 or more corruption.
I thought once you hit 20 corruption, you're dead.
It's at a specific point during the turn. If you have 20 corruption,
Ah.
you're dead. It's after the demons get summoned. If you have 20 corruption or more there, then you die.
So that's kind of like a save my butt, last ditch effort.
This is you need to
That's your Hail
reach the
Mary.
edge
Yeah, you need to edge it.
throughout the whole game.
Yeah. And so then resolution, so as you may reveal this secret at the end of any hour that there are at least 2 corruption on this card. When revealed, for each corruption on this card, heal 7 corruption from any witch. So it's you kind of teeter on the edge, but then you can wipe someone's slate clean. That's super duper nice. Now, going back to our little tokens here on the board.
Yes.
You cannot purchase those cards at any point while that's on there. However, if you ever progress your secret, you can move your card off of there for a turn. And that means you can then purchase that card. However, at the end of the turn, it goes back. So if you don't keep progressing your secret, you don't get the ability to purchase.
How do we purchase a card?
I'll get to that in a second. And then the resolution is you permanently remove your token from that.
Okay.
So to purchase the card, you purchase it by giving yourself corruption. And the corruption is directly related to which section of the pentagram you buy it from. So the Section 1 cards, while being the weakest, only give you 1 corruption to buy it. The Section 6 cards are the atomic bombs of this game, if you will.
Okay.
However, they are going to cost you 6 corruption. You have to gain 6 corruption to receive them. They are fantastic cards, though. And the other thing to note is that you may only purchase 1 card from each pile during a turn. You can't say I'm buying 6 level 1 cards.
Okay.
You may only buy face-up cards, and after you purchase a card, the remainder of the stack remains face down.
Okay. But we each all get a round, so we could each technically buy 3 cards each round.
That is correct.
Okay.
So can I have the rulebook back, please?
Wait.
Or 3 plus.
You can buy as many cards as you want based off of what's face-up.
So, but if I want level 1 card and I pull this one is still phased down, I'm not going to know what's underneath it.
Correct.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I was understanding.
But
that.
for the when
on
it
the
goes
next
to the next
player's
player,
card, on the next player's turn to purchase, it flips face up.
so the next player gets to know what it is.
That is correct. Okay.
All right. So
I think we're ready to begin. You look mildly
You wanna-
confused.
Don't kill me.
Here's the same thing. The same thing that I had when I was playing this the first time is it seems much more difficult than it is. And Ken said this to me, is that this is one of those games that extremely benefits you by just playing it a round or two, and you'll pick it up really fast.
Okay.
so Matt, you want to go over the scene we have?
Yep, absolutely. So the scene we have, well, it's All Hallows Eve, and it's a little skinny for that. So
Get most text there.
objective: all witches must survive until morning. So that's the objective for today. Opening a locus. A locus, that's what it is, the section of the pentagram.
Okay.
So that is each time you progress your secret, open the locus it guards, returning it to the start of the next summon demons phase. Returning it at the start of the next summon demons phase. When you resolve your secret, remove your soul link from the pentagram permanently. So you remove it permanently. Then it is retribution. At the end of this game, each unresolved secret destroys all cards in its pentagram locus, in addition to its normal retribution effects. So if you do not remove your card, which you can't if you don't reveal your secret, if you don't resolve your secret, all the cards under there get destroyed as well. And remember, if all the cards get destroyed at the end of the game, we lose.
Okay. So if there's still cards in the other piles,
We're okay.
we're okay.
Correct. And then, so there's easy mode and hard mode. So easy, replace that's based off the secrets. We already have our secrets, so we're going to continue on.
So we're playing normal mode, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Are the I'm sorry, I have a question.
Yes, indeed.
There's references to witches and warlocks.
Yeah, there's 2 men in the game.
Okay.
We are not playing as any of them right now.
Okay.
It's mostly women, which is pretty cool. We are playing. Oh, I'm playing as Shara Brown. She is this African American cheerleader. It looks like, but she's got a lacrosse stick, so maybe she plays
Cross player?
sports too. She might be real cool. I don't. Do you wear a skirt playing lacrosse? Women's lacrosse?
I have no idea.
No.
I have no idea, to be honest.
I don't know what their uniform is.
So, Anne, who are you playing as?
I am playing as Lily Abrahamson, and she looks like she's definitely in a cheerleader's outfit, and she's got these long hair that is attached to vines, so she must have some sort of druidic powers.
And Josh, who are you playing as?
Menorah?
Menorah? Alfiled.
Filed?
Oh,
This is good.
it's good.
So I would like to note that we all have a special ability as well. And since we're playing on the bronze side, it's a once per game special ability. So once per this game.
So
that we're
what's
playing.
your ability, Matt?
My ability is once per game, banish a demon that you are facing and bind a demon facing any witch. Then open all your sigils.
Say it again?
So I can destroy any one demon that I'm facing, and then bind a demon that is facing any one other witch, and then open all of my sigils.
Ooh. Okay, I have Gaia's Blessing, so once per game during the corruption phase, any black magic you produce through cards and effects is converted to white magic for the remainder of the hour. You still open sigils to the witch on your left as normal.
And Josh, how about you?
I have Demon Hack. Once per game during the insight or battle phase, All imps and greater demons you face gain the lightning bolt thing. May be used to power your lightning bolt abilities. Immediately banish any demons used to power an ability in this way.
Oh, so you could basically steal the energy from the lesser demons, essentially.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. So we are... Well,
Ken's in chat now.
Ken
Yes, we can
Sam
see.
Sheep.
Yep.
Hi.
All right, so then we have scene 1 here. It's Halloween, and all of hell has broken loose. Mr. Patterson, by the way, Mr. Patterson is our mentor, and he's a cat.
I loved that part. It reminded me a lot of...
Hocus Pocus.
Thank you.
So Mr. Patterson looks down at the rest of you. One or more of you witches has used magic for personal reasons over the last year, didn't you? Well, didn't you? The cat looks smug. He looks smug. Of course you did! And now your personal demons are manifesting in front of you to attempt to steal the Coven's magic. Did you not listen to anything I told you during our training? Well, now we must survive until dawn.
You make an excellent cat.
Thank you. So we're using the secrets and soul links. This is estimated duration of about 15 minutes per player. However, we are playing on the stream and learning it for the first time for some of us, so it's going to definitely be longer than that, and I estimate probably about double the length of that. Caught off guard, and that's we're using the bronze side of our character sheet. So that's our once per game ability. So there's different scenarios where it calls you to use your abilities differently and have the board set up slightly differently each time.
And Ken says there is, in fact, a 2-player variant.
Ah, there we go.
So you are not, well, you still might be going crazy, but you did see that there is a 2-player variant.
Matt, the
Perfect.
cat is a new promo.
Oh, there we go.
So Matt, you want to show off all the starting demons? So we all start off with our own little demon,
Right, so I showed off my starting demon, the glove.
This one makes me itch just looking at it.
This is Fee, the soulless cat.
Cats are soulless.
So it's 1 to bind, 4 to kill. Well, technically banish. They go into the aether when you banish them. I'm sorry, the void. The void. The aether is your discard for the spells.
Oh, okay.
He's going to do, whenever he attacks you, he's going to do 1 card burn and 3 corruption to you. And because he has a bite of 3, you're going to start off with 3 corruption.
Yay!
Can you read the flavor text, please?
The flavor text is mayhem, chaos, perfect.
You're so special.
All right, and then Josh, what is... Oh, you got the little mushroom, man. He's got toadstool. And this is a 2 corruption call. So Josh, you're going to start off with 2 corruption. 1 to bind, 5 to banish. 0 cards to burn when he actually does damage you, but he gives you 4 corruption. And you need to open up those gates. And note, it says you cannot use Gaia magic.
Which is what that's mine.
Well, there's
Or-
actually, if you look at your individual spell cards, some of them specifically
Can I
state...
look at these?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay.
Some of them specifically state Gaia magic. And Josh cannot use those on
Ooh.
Toadstool.
Do you have an example? Touch of Gaia.
So do you have that example I could show off?
Yeah,
for
it's also
everyone in
color-coded,
chat?
too.
So there you go. It's got a little gold rim around the top. The gold's not showing up too well, but this is outlined in gold, and it says Touch of Gaia, and that's the easy way to tell there.
And he's got an Aaron quote.
Oh, his quote is, "Stay off my lawn and my mushrooms."
He's Aaron.
That is Aaron. Aaron has a little baby mushroom. So we're ready to begin. So there are set turn orders, developments. If you could put that back, Josh. Thank you so much. So the first thing up is we acquire spells. Now I have named myself Coven Leader because why not?
Because I'm the tank.
Because I'm the tank. So this is the section where you get to buy your spells by spending corruption.
Did we draw our cards yet or no?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Because these will go on top of your deck.
Are they going on top of the deck?
Yes,
All
they
right.
do.
Matt, you want to shove your game board up a little bit so people can see it?
I sure can.
You might want to shove it up a little bit more just because that's where chat is also.
Okay.
Unless CP wants to move
So
chat down.
I want to look at these cards a little
You
closer.
want to show them off in chat?
Sure,
So,
just so
like,
everyone
in
gets an
count?
idea of what's
Yeah.
there. So this is in section 1, so locus 1.
Oh, there is reference cards.
Thank you, Josh. That would help wonderfully.
Matt,
So
Matt told me to put them back in the box.
no, I didn't. Blood Scribe. So this is going to have the lightning bolt. I forget the name again. That's what gives you the ability. You have to burn a card to use a special ability there. So it's 1 black magic. It opens up your neighbor's red sigil, and it allows you to draw an extra card next hour. And then the white magic one, you still have to burn a card, and it's your adjacent witch gets to draw one. So that's the cheapest card that's
Potential.
out. Potential. Thank you so
Does
much.
it burn a card, or you have to use that ability? Or you burn the card that has the
Yeah.
arrow on it? Okay.
So then there's this one that's Dusky Light. So the white magic of this one is you still have to burn a card, and adjacent witch gets to draw an extra card. Same as the other one, except it gives you 1 white magic when you play it. So the black magic side of it is Blood Ink. It opens up those 2 sigils, and then you draw an extra card, and it gives you 1 extra black magic. So it's very similar to the first card, just a little bit more beefed up. And then finally in position 3 we have this one, which is Gaia's Breath. So that is a Gaia magic card. It is 2 white magic with no effect. And then there's Spirit Shock, and that's 3 black magic with no effect. So straight up magic. This one opens up just the red gate, and this is a 3-cost card. So I am actually going to purchase this card. I really like the way that looks. That goes on top of my spell deck here, and I'm
3
going to
corruption.
gain 3 corruption. So I'm up to 6 corruption now, which is not very good. And then it passes over to Anne, and because it passes to Anne, we reveal the next card on top here, and this is Dark Commune. You may use black magic to bind any demons this hour. Any demon. So even
all
if it
of our demons, though, are only 1, either black or white.
any demons.
What do you mean?
I believe I'm not sure if that means all demons on the playing field, or there might be some demons specifically that say you have to use white magic, and you can do that as well.
Yeah.
Now flipping it over, it's you may use white magic to banish any demons this hour. So if there's any demons that require black magic
Right.
to banish, then you can use white magic to do it.
But, okay, so my question was, and I'm sorry, I was thinking strategically more so than reading the card, but at the moment, the only demons I should be concerned with are the demons that are currently in front of us, and those 3 demons each take either 1 black or 1 white magic.
That is correct.
So at this moment, that card would not be advantageous to me.
No, but we're about to get more demons.
Oh! That's what I'm missing.
And this gets added to your
So
deck.
it allows
can use
you
it
to
later,
tag
too.
other players' demons with your black magic with that card. So you can go for other players' demons with
Right.
your black magic. So you can use black magic to be beneficial for other players, which is not usually the case.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's available to purchase. So, and which ones would you like to buy? And you can say none if you want, because I know that there's a secret that I actually haven't looked at my secret yet. That's interesting. Oh,
Matt, can I have some corruption cubes over here? Just
You can certainly try. Now note that this is kind of interesting. There's a couple of different corruption cubes. There is the 1. It's hard to see on the purple there. There's 1. There's I believe that's 5, and this is 10. This is like a keg. So there's a small cube, a big cube, and a keg.
yes. That's what chat named it when you played last time.
Yeah. So Josh, I'll give you a melange of corruption cubes. Over there.
I'm going to take 2 corruption, and I'm going to take this 2 card.
All right, and that's all you're taking?
Yes.
All right, so then Joshy Bear, it's your turn to go. Oh, and look, you got, this is a new one. I'm gonna look a
It's
little
Lucy.
It's Lucy!
It's Miss Snickers.
It's Lucy.
So this is a companion.
Okay.
An ally, if you will. Familiar. So this is the first time Miss Snickers is passed each hour, the passing which heals 2 corruption, and the receiving which takes 2 corruption. So this is a card that's going to go into your hand, and when you... Oh god, I forgot how this works, because we didn't have one until
Thank
the very
you.
end of our game.
Look at our
So-
dance. We're so ridiculous.
Josh, if you can talk a little bit more about what you are looking at buying.
I'm gonna buy the cat. Just to buy the cat.
Just to make you jump through hoops.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I believe that you can pass the cat around on your turn, and that's going to allow corruption to be removed through various ways here.
Okay. So about the kitty cat.
There you go.
He goes to the top of my deck. And
So Ken, if you can provide us with a little insight there on that, I would really appreciate it.
I'll take an extra corruption, and I'm going to buy this card too. During the insight phase, you can move a familiar to another player.
They
They
grab.
grant their black magic.
There you go.
Okay. And I bought the one card.
Thanks, Ken.
I am not gonna. No, I'm not gonna buy the 3 cards because if we run out of the cards too, that's also bad.
Yes,
So we don't want to buy too much.
that's part of it as well. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, balancing corruption is a huge part of it also. So we have acquired all of our spells. We're going to go into the summon demon phase. So unbind all cards. So this is where if we had bound any demons, they unbind.
Okay.
Ken,
Or white magic, and they can jump in front of a demon to bind it, but the familiar dies. So yeah, you can sacrifice your familiar by having them jump in front of an attacking demon. They don't do their effect. The demon gets bound, but then your familiar dies.
Okay.
So it's a good oh crap card. So we're going into the summon demons phase. So now we flip over 3 demons.
so we've flipped over
And let me put this over here.
the treacherous
Gnat.
gnat.
We've also flipped over the demonic roach. And finally,
Papa Roach.
the slugda.
That's great.
So here's the interesting part.
Does he take like a whole day to get into battle?
So to start out, it's going to always be the coven leader that goes for it first.
Okay.
That the demons go for first. And it always starts with the demon with the highest bite total at the top.
Okay.
So that's Slugda. Slugda is going to attack me only if I have at least 3 corruption and I have those 2 gates open. Well, sigils. And well, guess what?
You have all your gates open.
I have all my gates open and I have 6 corruption. So I am going to receive Slugda. I take 3 corruption away, so he eats that for me. So that's very nice of him. I get another demon that I have to battle. And then the next one goes, and that's the demonic roach. The demonic roach doesn't care what sigils you have open. As long as you have 1 corruption, he attacks you. Well, guess what? I have 1 corruption. So he eats that corruption, and I get a demonic roach in front of me.
Guess what? Matt's having a party.
And then finally we have the treacherous gnat. Now, he doesn't care how many corruption you have, because he doesn't
Do
eat
your
any.
gates close for the one that did attack you?
No.
No, they stay open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I annoying you yet?
And then finally, he cares if you have the red and the green gates open, but I have all of mine open. So I get him now as well. So I have 4 demons in front of me.
Okay. You have fun with that.
So we got
You only have 2 corruption?
that's the nice thing there. Oh god. Okay, so Anne,
Yes.
how many corruption do you have? Because the first demon out is the rage demon.
Yes, I have 5.
This is no, I will not chill. So stop asking. I mean it. Oh, that's it.
Ken's calling.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Ken.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can
can
hear
hear
you.
We can hear you.
For now, at least.
Ah, we can see you too.
I can't see it.
Josh, would you like to? No, he disappeared. Josh, would you like to come quickly do the
Yeah, I can
overlay?
see you.
You can see me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you from my other. I can hear you, but I can't see you on this computer. But I can see you on the other one.
All right, Josh is gonna give you some video feed.
All right, so Ken, just so you are aware, we are in the middle of the first summon demons phase, and Anne's getting some demons attacking her.
You should
Yeah,
be able to
I've
see
been
us.
able to watch, just not been able to hear. Both when the lightning strikes are us.
Yeah.
It blew up my computer, and I'm having to use a new one.
Oh, that's horrible. All right, so Anne, do you have at least 8 corruption?
No.
Oh, then you're good. That's not Julie from Greenbrier Games.
No.
Well, so he's gonna pass you over.
Okay.
So next is the Runkrow.
Oh, it's so little, so cute.
That is a cute demon. So do you have 4 corruption?
I do have 4 corruption. I
He
have 5.
also does not care what sigils you have open.
So then I get the little baby monster.
You're getting Runkrow.
I get to murder the baby monster.
But you lose that 4 corruption. He eats it.
Oh, well, that's good.
So you're down to 1 corruption.
That's good.
But let's look at this last demon. And that's the hurt blocker. And do you have 1 corruption?
I happen to have 1 corruption.
So he doesn't care what gates you have open. So he goes to you as well. So at least you have no corruption right now, but you've got some demons that you have to fight. And Mr. Rage Demon is still there for Joshy Bear.
He's sniffing the hair. It's kind of weird. It's okay, I'll stay. No need to keep asking me to go. Right here for you.
Go away.
Got it? Awesome.
All right, so then it's time for Josh's demons to manifest.
Ah, look, there's Ken. I can
hello,
see
Ken.
him. Hello.
Now, Ken, let's backtrack for a second here. Did I miss anything when I was explaining the game? Anything you want to correct me on?
Okay, so you explained everything except for when you play your hand, you'll play your whole hand, not just one card at a time. And I think you got most of the rest of it as you went through it. So keep on playing. We'll just go through it.
Woo!
As you run the first round. The biggest thing is that you don't die at the end of each round in 20 corruption except for the very last hour. The time that you kind of die is after demons attack. So you can go way above 20 corruption as long as enough demons eat it. So at the end of the demon's phase, you're down below 20.
So if you have a bunch of corruption, it behooves the player to your right to open up more of your sigils so that demons have more of an opportunity to eat your corruption.
Yeah, it's kind of a management situation, yeah. It's basically the other players are managing your risk.
There you go.
Alright. So what did I get?
Do you have 8 corruption?
No, I don't have 8 corruption.
So the Rage Demon doesn't care about you. Well, how about the Hate Demon? Do you have 7 corruption?
Nope.
Well, she doesn't really hate you that much.
No rage, no hate.
Do you have at least 3 corruption?
Yes, I do have 3.
Do you have the blue and orange sigils open?
Nope.
Oh, well, the brown coat doesn't care about you. So Josh gets no demons.
Yay, no demons.
And you still have 5 corruption.
Yep.
And Ken, these demons go to the void now, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Goodbye, demons.
And you close your sigils and draw your 5 cards.
Okay, so we close our sigils now.
All our sigils?
All our sigils, they get closed right now. So the only way they get opened back up is by your neighbor. So, Josh, you're going to be opening my sigils. I'm going to be opening Anne's sigils. And Anne, you're going to be opening Josh's sigils.
Okay. TB, can you adjust the screen? Because when he puts the card game up, Ken's face is over the card. So you can't see the full card.
Okay,
You
so
didn't know that Ken's actually in all of the cards?
Yes.
So everyone draw your 5 cards.
Back when I was thin.
What? So I get to choose from any of the cards in
No,
here?
we play all 5 at once.
You play all 5 cards, think of it like a poker hand, and you're playing them in a splay.
But I have...
Some cards might be white, some might be black.
Oh, you draw them like a deck.
Okay, off the top.
Yeah, 5 cards.
2, 3.
So black magic, I can't help someone else
Black
kill.
magic kills the demons in front of you.
But not anyone else's demons.
Right. White magic gets put in the pool, and then you can use the white magic to attack anyone else's demons on your turn, but not your own.
Okay.
White magic does nothing for you except for heal a little bit of corruption, and we'll get to that when you're done.
Now,
So Anne and Josh, an easy way to think of it is, like for this first round kind of learning, you're just trying to decide how much black magic you need to kind of bind and or banish the guys in front of you.
In front of me. Okay.
Okay.
So I need...
And if you have an item with a lightning bolt in a circle, you can use its power by basically exploding one of the cards that have a full lightning bolt on it. Basically, those are like fuel.
Nicole,
So the ones with lightning bolts
refresh,
are like the fuel to power the other spells. You don't have to, but you can.
You minimize the Skype window so his screen froze.
Ah.
So you need to leave that.
okay, one
That's
sec.
horrible. God.
That's a horrible freeze position.
I don't know how to do this.
I hate you all.
So I would like to point out here, and that slug to here is 5 white magic to kill him.
Okay. Now what... Now this... What is this red?
That means you can't bind him.
Can't be bound. Okay.
Yeah.
So I need... Lots of...
Sorry about that.
14
Just keep
pieces.
my face up the screen. I think I'll be happy with that.
Did you do it again?
There
There he
you
is.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're not supposed to strategically talk with each other here, but we're going to strategically converse what's going on in our little heads right here.
Yes.
Just so people aren't left in the dark as to what the heck we're doing.
So
And
Ken, question: when I play my familiar, he still does his 1 black magic?
Yes.
Okay.
And it'll actually stay out, and for the rest of the game, you'll go ahead and get it. So basically, every turn it will act like it's in your hand. It will act like it will add to whatever magic you use from your hand.
Okay.
And
So-
if you pass it to someone else, then they have the black magic.
Okay.
I just turned off my video feed because I'm getting a huge delay.
Okay, so TP if you
I'll
want
try
to.
again in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 3 demons in front of me. They require a total of 19 of either white or black magic. Ken saying that
19.
5, 10, 14.
Okay.
Guess who counts the same for a living? Wow. Ken saying that for the first round, the white magic, the real advantage is that it cleans up a little bit of corruption. So I don't think I'm even going to consider the white magic cards because I have 0 corruption. So it would be more beneficial for me to automatically look at.
Correct. The thing about white magic is it goes into a pool and it allows whoever's turn it is to kill someone else's demons.
Yeah. They can kind of use that pool. No, I have basically. So I'm going through my hand. I have no white magic in my hand, so I'm using all black magic, and
Thanks,
that's all I can do.
Josh.
And I'm gonna kill my toadstool.
Just remember, you don't have to use all of your black magic. There's a reason that you sometimes use white magic because you don't want to throw the corruption on your friend. Don't use more than you need.
I'm not using more than I need.
If you
Oh, okay.
play black magic cards and the sigil is on the black magic card more than once, you can only open a sigil once, right?
Yeah, they're qualifiers, so yes.
So then at a certain point, well, you're going to get the corruption to the amount of the attack that I use.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. Think of the sigils as gates that open up it makes it more likely that the demons will attack, and the corruption is how powerful the demons generally will be if they do.
That's an interesting way to look at it. It makes a lot of sense. So I am ready to go with mine. I've got 4 demons in front of me, and I need to do something about it. So
I'm gonna die. Okay. All right. I think I'm just
All
gonna. Sometimes the best way to learn how to play a game when you are not really understanding what's going on is to throw down cards and see what happens.
sure, whatever makes you sleep better at night.
That's it.
All right. So you guys ready?
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I just realized I did something wrong.
Life.
Surprise, surprise.
General life.
Oh
Right.
no, I'm right. Okay, I'm ready to go when you are.
Okay. We do this all together.
Yep, we just play our cards face up.
Okay.
All right. So if I'm discarding one of my cards to the Aether to
Yeah,
activate the
at the end of the
ability,
round.
At the end of the round, so
the
you
end of the round.
still receive their benefit now.
I still receive the benefit now. Okay.
That's correct.
So then I will play one of these as white magic then because I don't need it.
Okay, and this actually all happens together.
Okay.
This is simultaneous, so we can, as you know, for the first turn, we're probably first couple turns, we're gonna want to do it in
Resolve
order.
it individually
Yeah.
so that we can see what the impact of
Right,
it is.
and then as we become more comfortable with it, we can start resolving things together.
Yay!
Okay.
Together.
So since I'm the coven leader, I guess I'll start out here. So I played a whole lot of black magic. Yay!
Thanks.
So I am going to have 8 black magic that I am going to do. So
I
as-
get 8 corruption cubes. You can give me a 5 and 3 singles.
I could. So there you go. That's for you,
Thanks.
friends. And also, you're gonna wind up opening your orange, blue, green, and red sigils.
Oh jeez. Okay, so the top 4. We should probably name our cute little sigils for our
They have names.
for our special friend here.
But they're covered, so I can't see what they are. So you should still in position.
That works.
All right, so I'm gonna use my black magic to bind Slugda here. So that's 2 of the 8.
Okay.
And I'm going to then use 4 to kill this treacherous gnat. So that's 4 more of the 8. So he gets banished to the void there. And then I'm going to use my remaining 2 to bind both Glub and the demonic roach. So I bound 3, banished 1. I'm good to go. I have played 1 white magic, but it was for 0. So no white magic gets added to the pool.
Explain to me again what the potential icon means for the black magic, or the white magic for that matter.
The potential means that that card is one of the ones that you can destroy in order to power up one of the cards with the.
So you'll see it on my turn because I'm good. Or
You're
you can
gonna-
also do it. So you can discard one of these cards at the end of your turn
Okay.
to activate that ability.
Do I get the black magic
Yes.
on the
Yeah,
card?
you still get the black magic for this turn, but then that card goes away. You never get to use it again.
And the way to note that in the rulebook, it explains there are little chips, little tokens, universal tokens you can just put on the card to remind you that it's supposed to be killed off at the end of the round.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So that's the tokens that you have there, Josh.
In his
Okay.
hand?
Yeah.
The +1? Oh.
Well, the backside doesn't.
backside,
have
yeah.
Yeah, they're universal.
The +1 lets you put it on top of your deck to now you get +1 card when it gives you a +1 card.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
so the game has a lot of little
I like
things in it
that.
to help you remember what's going on, so it makes it easier once you're actually playing the game.
That makes me
Alright.
very happy.
So, Anne, what are you doing?
I have no idea. Okay.
How much black magic do you have?
I have 6, 7, 8 black magic. I am going to. I can't bind my hurt blocker, but if he attacks me, he doesn't destroy a card. He doesn't give me corruption. He's 0 and 0.
Oh,
But whenever I gain a spell, I take a corruption.
So
right.
whenever you buy, so everything costs you +1.
Correct.
I'm not so concerned about that right now. I don't think.
Okay.
But I'm 2, 6, 7, 8. So I think.
And also, guys, just as a note, just to catch everyone up, we went through the corruption phase pretty fast. If you look on your reference cards, not only do you give people their corruption, you open their sigils based on the ones you have. So, like Anne, looks like she would have opened up Josh's first, second, and third sigils
Yes.
from her card.
Correct.
For a second,
Josh
third.
would have opened up Matt's fifth sigil. It looks like only the bottom, the yellow sigil.
No, I got 3 here.
Okay, I can't see
The
them
first,
very
the
well.
second, and the second and the last one.
Right. So I've got red, green, and yellow opened up there. We were gonna get to that on Josh's turn when I get around to it.
Right, so the corruption phase happens before you fight the demons. 'Cause
Oh.
you can heal too. So you're supposed to add your corruption,
Okay.
heal your corruption, and then fight the demons in a circle. Because adding and subtracting corruption and opening sigils can all happen simultaneously to
Okay.
speed the game up.
Gotcha.
Matt, you get 5 corruption from me. Just FYI.
Thank you. And that's the wrong size cube.
You took yours, right?
Yeah, I already got my
There we
corruption
go.
from you. All right, so you have 8.
Yes.
You're not doing anything with the hurt blocker.
No.
So you can kill one of your guys and then bind the other one.
And then waste the.
Yeah,
This is up to her, Josh.
that's up to her. Or you could kill your hurt blocker and bind this one.
And then take 3. No, I don't want to do that because then I get damaged by that one. So then if I kill my Runkrow,
Yeah.
you cannot use Gaia Magic. I don't have any Gaia Magic
No.
on here.
Correct.
If I kill my Runkrow, is 5, and bind Faye the Soulless Cat, that's 6. Should I, because it's my first round, call it a whatever and change this to white magic?
Can't do
Yes,
that.
that would.
This is how you learn on the first
it's a-
turn.
Yes, the mulligan. So you only
It's a
want to use.
mulligan.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
I don't get as much corruption, and I get 2
no,
less corruption
You get 2 less corruption.
because you technically don't need to use that.
And I have potential on 2 of these cards, so I can use that to imbue it. So I also have potential there too. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to use 2,
Okay.
4, 5, 6 black magic.
Okay.
I am going to kill,
Banish.
banish.
Your Runkrow.
What?
You could have flipped one of these.
But I want this one.
Okay, I'm just saying because this actually would give you white magic, and you couldn't use that one. All right, yeah, you're fine.
It's
If-
her turn,
I'm
Josh.
letting her know that she could have flipped this one and also got
He's
a white
telling
magic.
you
Also.
how you play badly.
I'm not telling her. I'm saying you could have got a white
Does it
magic.
happen to be a day that ends in Y?
Right,
Okay.
so as a reminder, in general, people are choosing their cards simultaneously.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the part is that there isn't an alpha gaming component there.
Yeah.
I understand Josh is trying to explain how the cards work. but
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just.
saying,
Yeah,
I
I'm just
know,
trying to
I'm-
explain.
I'm giving
in
Josh
general
crap for
sense,
that.
alpha gaming is hard because the people make choices and you have to deal with them and live
Yeah.
with them.
No,
Yeah.
I'm fine with it, whatever choice you make. I'm just saying that if she wanted to also gain a white magic, also she could do that. But if you want to use that ability, that's completely understandable.
It's
Yeah.
because
I
the
didn't read what the
choices you
ability
make
was.
directly affect Josh.
That's fine.
An adjacent witch draws an extra. No, I want the extra card.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to banish Runkro using 5 black magic, 2, 4, 5. I have one more here. I can use that to bind Fae. I have and then the white magic is 0.
Okay, so Josh, how are you resolving yours?
All right, so I have 5 black magic,
Yep.
and I'm killing Toadstool.
Okay.
And then I have
You're
the
banishing Toadstool.
banishing him. And then I have this 1/0 white magic. The other thing I have is I'm gonna take one of these cards to activate this ability. Is draw an extra card next hour. That happens now, right?
What happens now? This gets.
Yeah.
Yes, you place a little token on top of your deck.
Yep.
That says +1 card, just like Anne could if she wanted to. And next hour she draws 6 cards instead of 5.
Okay.
So she's doing that as well.
Now what happens to the spells we just casted?
Those go into our little personal discard piles.
Okay.
So once we're out, we reshuffle, and it just keeps cycling.
Okay. And is that the end of the round, or
well, that's the
demons
end
attack?
of the battle phase. If there's any unbound demons,
Yes.
they attack. So Anne is going to get the damage in both corruption and the amount of cards that they burn, but it's 0 and 0 for the hurt blocker.
So she's okay.
And then we progress to the end of the hour, so the Coven Leader may expend any remaining white magic from the pool to destroy demons, if I so choose. There is no white magic, because apparently we're all full witches, and we all want to do black magic. And then we discard our hands from play, advance our secrets if we want to. So does anyone have the ability to advance
Yes, I do.
your secret? Well, I have an ability to progress mine as well, so I'm going to put mine on top of there.
So we get to move from our little stacks.
Indeed we do. And Anne, you are not progressing your secret?
Correct, I can't.
Okay.
Matt, mine goes the other way, and you go off to the side, right? You go off to
What?
the little markers, right? Or is that something?
Yeah, that's correct. So,
So, move yours to there's a little side bit, or it's a 6,
Oh.
and then mine goes to the 4.
I did not see that, to be honest.
Okay.
so now those cards can be flipped up for next round and be bought.
Okay. So those are extraordinarily powerful. The 6s are really powerful ones. So just to show that off for everyone in chat land there, the white magic's a 0. And, okay, so you see the eyeball. That means you can play it earlier on, correct, Ken?
Yeah, you can play it while everyone else is choosing what cards to play.
So it's kind of a pre-card to play. And that's also got the potential that you need to use for it. And that's banish any demon facing any witch. So just, I don't care, get rid of it. That's a
Okay.
really awesome card. And then the opposite side of things, you have the Fated Scribe. Open up every sigil, send to the... So this card gets sent to the ether, but it gives you 7 black magic. So it's a one-time use black magic card that opens up every sigil, but 7.
Okay.
All right, and now...
what was the other card we got? The new one?
You
On the
were
4?
here. This is a 4. This is going to be mildly better than the 3. So this is an early play card too, and this is bind a dark fae facing another witch, gives you 2 white magic,
Okay.
or bind a demon facing you, and for discarding a card. So that's a good one. You get a free bind if they have a particularly high bind cost.
And when I play white magic, that's healing me or someone else.
Heals you, and then allows someone else to
Okay.
deal damage to a demon with the white magic later on.
And as a reminder, if you look at your reference cards, all the phases are listed there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Matt and I are both trying to teach from memory, but if you're learning, you can just look at the reference card, make it remind you of the order.
I can't see.
You can't. Oh.
Sorry, I'm a big fan of reference cards.
Me too.
Okay. So I get one magic. I get 1 black magic every turn because of Miss Snickers being in
Yeah,
front
so
of me.
at the start of every battle phase, you'll have an extra black magic to kill. At the start of every corruption phase, you'll give Matt an extra corruption.
Okay.
No.
It's just like it's in your hand.
Okay.
All right, so that is the end of the hour.
Now, even though it was your soul links that came off of those 2 piles.
Anyone can purchase those cards.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna move the hour up, Matt.
Yep, the hour gets moved up, and Anne, you are now the Coven Leader.
Yay!
You can go first.
Okay, I want.
Wait, on top of that too, we all are going to gain corruption equal to the hour that it is.
So we all gain 2 corruption.
Indeed we do. And now, Anne, it's time for the acquire spell stage. So, starting with the corruption leader, that's little old you. You can purchase spells, and as a reminder, you've got your friend's ability in play there that makes the spell cost 1 higher.
Give me 7 corruption, cause I'm taking the fated scribe.
Whoa! That's
She's taking the bomb.
She's taking the bomb.
Taking the bomb.
That's for you. That goes on top of your deck, and the next one gets revealed. Ooh, it's
Well, next one gets revealed on my turn.
That's true. It gets revealed on your
Two.
turn. So, and do you want to buy anything else?
No, would you please take these and give me a 5?
You got a lot of corruption there, kid.
When you cross 10, you get a keg of corruption, a little black keg.
How many is the keg?
A 10.
Can I have a keg, please?
You sure
Everybody
can.
wants a keg. Gotta love the keg.
16 corruption.
Drink your keg.
17.
17?
10, 5, 6,
Oh, I didn't see the
7.
second one.
So, Anne, do you want to purchase anything else?
No.
Oh, she's gonna have all the demons.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the next one available, this is on Josh's turn. It's another familiar, and it's the prince.
How?
This is all other fey familiars in front of all witches grant +2 white magic each hour. Adjacent witches draw an extra card next hour. Send to the Aether to banish any one demon. So adjacent witches always gain +1 card essentially, whenever that's in front of you.
Yeah, the 2 adjacent witches each draw an extra card. It grants you 2 white magic, and any other fey familiars, which are any other white familiars, grant 2 extra white magic. It's a superpower. The level 6 cards are bombs. They're supposed to be huge.
Yeah.
That guy plays polo on the weekends, by
Alright,
the way.
so-
in
so-
case
so-
you're
so I'm
wondering.
buying him.
He's solo on the weekends.
So Josh,
Unicorn.
Josh is buying him because he wants all the familiars.
I want all the familiars, but you guys get to draw. You guys get
I'm
to
not
draw
complaining.
cards.
I am not complaining.
I am taking all the corruption right now.
So you took your 6 corruption from
Took
that.
my 6
Do you want
corruption.
to buy anything else?
I am at 19 corruption.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, I thought I was in a bad position.
Um,
You're gonna die. You're gonna kill us all.
Good. You guys want to. It's like I want to end the scenario early, so
Yeah.
let's die like turn 2. I see how it is.
This is the worst.
Oh my gosh.
no, not taking anything else.
Yeah, thank you, Josh.
I wanted to see.
You nearly
I
gave
wanted to see
Ken
what
a
the
heart
card
attack.
was. Not that I was going to use it.
No, you wanted to see just how much Ken's poor heart could take.
This is
Okay, the ambulance is coming now. So.
So this is the final number 6 card. This is available for my purchase, and it's the Beacon of Light. It's only a white magic card. Gives you 3, and you need to sacrifice a potential card to play, and it's Mark a Witch. All demons facing that witch cost 2 white magic less to banish this hour. This effect does not reduce the cost to banish demons when using black magic. Send Beacon of Light to the Aether unless you played 3 or more white magic cards this hour.
So you need to use a lot of white magic with that card. I don't think Matt's going to go for that.
I don't want that. Thank you for leaving me the good card, Josh.
I might take that later.
Oh, you're such an a-hole. So I can buy my cards now. Note though that I have 2 demons in front of me that increase the cost of purchase by 1.
Oh,
But they're
so
both bound, so they don't do it.
they're both.
Oh,
bound.
that doesn't count if they're bound. That's good to know. Oh boy. What am I going to do?
That's a beautiful card on 4.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
seeing.
I was
that.
liking the card though. I just didn't need the extra corruption.
I'm gonna take this one. I like it. So this one here is for the black magic. It's bind a demon facing you. For one of the sacrifice ones. That's really nice. So I'm gonna take that and put that there. That's all I'm taking. So I'm gonna take my 4 corruption from that.
Do we recover our sigils?
Not until after Demon's attack.
Okay.
All right. So
It's on your reference card.
Okay.
it is indeed. So we have acquired all of our spells.
All right.
So it's time to summon some demons. Yay! So Anne.
Unbind all cards and return all guardian to their locus.
So yep. Now we're putting them back. So I go back on top of there.
Starting with the coven leader, each player faces 3 lurking demons, refilling the spaces. Hey, where's the part where you pull 5 or 6 cards?
Insight.
Oh,
That's
insight.
the next.
Okay.
That's the insight base.
Each player faces 3 lurking demons, refilling the spaces at the end of their turn. Okay, so me first.
So there's Vixa. She is 4 bite. So do you have at least 4 corruption?
I sure do.
Do you have your yellow and your purple sigils open, the bottom 2?
No.
Oh, then she doesn't care about you.
Fine.
Then we have Smiles.
Oh my gosh,
adorable.
he's adorable.
He doesn't care about. I'm sorry. He requires the blue sigil open. That's the.
I do have that sigil open.
So he's going to eat 4 of your corruption, and you are going to fight this demon now. He is only 1 to bind, but he is 6 to banish. Doesn't burn any.
You say no to that face.
He's adorable.
And he makes spells cost 1 more when you buy them.
Okay.
And then finally,
Last one.
And do you have 2 corruption?
No.
So you're gonna get this vile rat because he doesn't care about what sigils you have. So you can clear out 2 of your corruption there.
Look at the pustules on his neck.
The pustules.
What is the flavor text on this one? Oh,
How can you say no to that
I
face?
didn't realize that was actual flavor text.
All right, so Joshy Bear, it's on you.
All right.
So first up, I know you have 6 corruption, right?
Yeah, I got 6 corruption.
Well, he doesn't care what gates you have open, so you're getting this lunar demon.
I can take the demon.
And that's werewolves were fed.
So
That's what he says.
What did he say?
Werewolves were fed.
Oh.
The flavor text is adorable in this. He almost, I can't, so it looks like branches, but it also could look like it would be antlers, and it reminds me of a jackalope.
Yep.
So he eats 6 of your corruption there.
Okay.
Then we have Vixa. So Josh, do you have the bottom 2 sigils open?
No, I don't.
No,
They're
she doesn't
both
care
closed.
about you then. And then we have the throw-up. The
I
throw-up.
love that art.
Do you have your top sigil open?
Yes, my top sigil
So
is
he eats
open.
1 of your corruption, and
Alright.
he is gonna go and say hi to you.
What does it say?
If you think it's just food poisoning, think again.
Throw up food poisoning.
You okay there, Ren? Alright, so the first up for me is Saz. And Saz needs the bottom 3 sigils open. Those are not open for me, so I don't have to worry about Saz.
Okay.
Then I have the Sassy Imptress. Well, she doesn't care what sigils I have open, so she is going to take 5 of my corruption, and it's...
Oh wow, she's pretty.
What? You know you want some of this. So I get to battle this demon now. So we unbind all of our demons, right?
Yeah.
They're all unbound. And then finally, there is Vixa. So I do not have those sigils open, so she doesn't bother me either. So those 2 demons get sent to the void, and that's the end of that part of the summoning demon. So we're going to close all of our sigils now.
Okay.
So if you can just boop, close them up. And then...
Do they make that noise as
Yeah,
they close?
they do actually. Ken, that's part of the collector set, right?
That's right. Actually, there's also, whenever demons go to the void, there's the boop, boop, boop sound.
That's good.
And in general, the werewolves bark, and the various demons actually have little chips implanted in them and make noises.
This is good. It's very high tech, Ken. I'm really impressed.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it took a lot of effort.
Did you, were you the voice actor for all of these noises?
Myself and Danny Lott, yeah.
So we're getting into the insight phase now. So we all draw our 5 cards.
Except for Anne and Josh should have a token on their deck that lets them draw 6.
Yep.
Good for
And I hope
you.
that comes across as pretty intuitive that by putting a chit on top of there, it reminds you, because it happens a little bit later. You know, there's other things that go on. It makes it easy to remember.
Now, I only had 5 in my deck, so I have to shuffle my personal discard pile and make a new deck to draw my additional 1, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, and then Josh, you can move your familiar now if you want.
I'm okay with my familiar. I mean, because it's gonna whoever I give it to is gonna get 2 corruption. And it heals me 2. I don't need to be healed. So I think I'm okay with him hanging out where he is.
And Josh has quite a bit of corruption already. He's at 12.
Yeah.
The demons did not take enough from him. So the game gets kind of hectic pretty fast.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I picked up on that.
Oh boy, this is a toughie.
And you all do have special abilities.
do have special
It may
abilities.
not be valuable at some point.
Ooh, indeed I do. I forgot about that.
And we're in
But
the
it's
corruption
only
phase.
game. But
That usually means you're in trouble if you have to use your once per game special ability in the second round of a 6-round game, right? That's a third of the way
I'm
through.
not saying you should. I'm simply saying I'm reminding you have it.
Okay, so I'm ready to go if you guys are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I got some big bad demons in front of me that I need to take care of.
I was gonna try to help you guys out some more, but I'm gonna take care of the demons. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of white magic to work.
You're gonna give some white magic?
Yeah, I got some white magic.
Okay, that's
Not a lot, but I have some.
okay.
I did get that familiar, so
What's the advantage of playing the 0 white magic?
you're not
Nothing.
playing
You're not
black
giving the
magic
person
and
next
giving
to you
corruption.
corruption.
So if you have excess, remember the first round we went over this.
Oh, that was
That's why you-
rude.
That was incredibly no. Goodbye, Joshua. Goodbye. Okay.
I still love you, Ann.
I love you, Ken. Run away with Ken and leave you here.
Hey, Josh, did you see where I sent the other game to?
Yes.
The other game too. Yeah. I saw the name. I was really confused because I thought it was from someone else, and I was like, why did this person write this on here? And then I found out it was you. I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. Because I thought it was from Peter, because Peter likes to send a lot of stuff from GameCrafter.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm ready if you guys are.
Nope. Give me a second, please.
Oh no. And the Thinking Witch.
I love the hat.
Thank you.
I made it myself.
I'm gonna do this. Don't have enough
So, do you
room.
want to explain what you're thinking about there, Anne?
Okay, so I have to do something because that something is my secret.
Ah,
Okay,
something.
something around that. I've got a lot of black magic, and I want to see if I can I want to use as little black magic as I can to have the most effect on my demons. I have a lot of 0 white magics, so I definitely want to figure out where my excess point is and then convert my 1 black magic cards to 0 white magic cards. So I'm playing at least 7 black magic. And I have a total of the 3 demons that I can bind, each take 1. And then I have Hurt Blocker, which I can't bind, but if I gain a spell, I have to take an additional corruption next round. I'm not so worried about that one. It's not a bad demon to not be able to bind. So I know I'm going to take at least 7. My big guy Smiles, he's the 6. That would take that out and leave me with 1 more on top of that. So then I'd have 3, 4, 5. I could take out Fae and bind Vile with that, and then use my white magic, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Analysis paralysis, guys. It's great.
Analysis paralysis.
Analysis paralysis.
Ready, Josh?
Yeah, I'm sorry about what I have to do to you, Matt.
Not any worse than what I'm doing to Anne.
Great.
And that actually said quite a bit. I am so sorry is an often commonly denoted comment.
So, Anne, can you open up all your sigils, please?
Yeah.
Matt,
sure.
I'm opening all your sigils besides the 3rd one.
Joshua, all your sigils.
Yeah, you have that giant card. All right, so
Yeah.
we have all the sigils.
Black. All in black.
Matt, you're taking 8 corruption.
Anne, you get 7.
How much corruption am I taking in? That looks like a lot of corruption.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Can I have a keg, Matt?
Hey, did you include your 1 from Snickers?
Yes, I did include my 1 from Snickers.
And then now you all heal equal to the white magic you played.
I played
So Ann healed 1.
I played 3.
I played 1.
Yay, we heal.
I'm at 20 corruption, FYI.
Anne, what are you
And
at?
that's the end of the corruption phase, and that's when Ann now gets to do her turn.
17 corruption.
Well, that's not bad. You're fine. All right, so Anne, it is your turn to do the battling. Start with the Coven leader. Go clockwise.
Okay, so I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 black magic. I'm going to use that to banish Smiles, which was...
No, not Smiles!
No, Smiles! Which was 6. I'm going to banish Faye, which was 4, so we're at 10. And I'm going to bind Vile the Rat for my 1. And I'm going to leave Hurt Blocker to just hang out and be obnoxious.
Now, Anne, did you play any white magic?
I played 1 white magic card.
So that gets added to the pool.
So where's the pool and how
Right
does that
there.
work? Okay, white magic pool. Now, I have an imbue on here, and I also have potential. So the text for the imbue, which is Gaia's Cheer, says I can gain 1 white magic.
Correct.
So when would I gain that?
Right now.
So then it would be 2, and can I use that to get, would I get rid of another corruption?
No, it happens after your corruption phase.
So it gives you an additional white magic
Just
if you
gives
don't
you
heal
magic
yourself with it.
Oh, okay, but I have to, so I will have the white magic card, and I have to send one of my cards to the ether, right?
Yeah.
But you don't have to put that card under there. You just
Yeah,
put
you
another
just-
cube there.
You just put another cube there,
Oh,
and then
Can
this
you
card will
sort
go
that
in.
cube
Yeah.
out?
alright, these are all just kind of the same, so I'm gonna get rid of that card. And what do I
That
do?
card stays in.
This goes to
Yeah,
my
it's still-
discard pile?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
in
it's
the
still in your
discard
discard
pile.
pile.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, the ones that are powered stay, and the ones that get consumed go away. So what's neat is you pick your starting deck's the only place that really has potential, so it's
Yeah.
fuel for your powerful spells.
Okay.
Okay.
You burn them to thin your deck down.
Okay.
All right, so you can now use the white magic if you want to kill someone else's demons, if you so desire, or banish their demons, or do anything. But note, since you're the Coven leader, you'll have an opportunity at the end of this also.
Okay, so I will wait till the end, because
Okay.
I'm gonna see what kind of impacts you guys make.
So first off, I got 3 white magic going in.
Okay, so I'll put some white magic into the pool. So we have 5 white magic in the pool, so
That's pretty good.
That's good. And then I have 8 black magic, and I can kill both of my
Banish.
banish.
You're so violent.
Banish.
Banish you.
Both my demons. And they're all bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And I also have
another
Pride.
familiar. All right, so that's the end of your turn. Are you doing anything with the white magic?
All other Fae Familiars in front of all witches grant +2 each hour. So does that happen now, Ken?
Other
It's
witches.
basically, it's whenever white magic would be added, but right now, so on people's turns when white magic gets added to the deck.
Okay.
In the future, if anybody was to have a Fae Familiar out in front of them, then they would also get the white magic healing during the
Okay.
corruption phase. The easy way to remember it is if you have it on your turn or you have it in a phase, it happens.
Okay. So does he give 4 now or just 2?
He gives 2. It says any other.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, sorry. Thank you.
And
So
next round, both Matt and Ann will get to draw an extra card.
Yay,
Okay.
thank you, Josh. So are you doing anything with the white magic?
No, because Anne can clean up whatever you don't.
Oh, thanks.
Bec-
I can
I
go
know,
out of your mess.
You guys can talk now
Yeah.
during this phase. So Matt could say, hey, wait a second, I have a demon that needs to be blown up at 5.
Well, how much, what are you gonna, whatever.
I do have a demon that needs to be blown up at 5, and I'll trust you to take care of that after the fact. So
and Anne doesn't need anything really cleaned up because
Right.
this guy's not going to really do anything, and this one's tapped right now.
And
Yeah.
we could also keep the white magic pooled as well.
Yeah.
We don't have to use it.
Oh, we don't have to use it this round?
No.
Okay.
So I've got 5, 6, 7 black magic. I'm going to use that to first banish Sassy Empress.
Okay.
As much as I liked her, she's going away. So I'm going to have 2 more white magic. Black magic, I'm sorry. So I'm going to use that to bind the Demonic Roach and Glub. And then I add 1 white magic to the pool.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask Anne really nicely if she could help me out with that.
So
Because
then-
that's the... I'm sorry, I'm also... Actually, you know what? You don't have to do that.
Why?
I lied.
Okay.
Because I have a potential card here, so it's bind a demon facing you. So I'm going to bind Slugda and then burn this card, send it to the Aether.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn there. I wanted to thin my deck out a little bit anyways.
Okay. But she could still kill him if she wants? With the white magic, or
No, I'm sorry, Anne, you played this card
So send it
on
to
a black
Ethan.
magic, right?
Yeah.
So it's gone.
Yep.
So yeah, now it's the turn. Anne can choose to use that white magic however she wants. She could blow up her own. She could blow up anybody but her own demons, basically.
So Matt's demons.
So Matt's-
'Cause I have no
Right now,
demons.
yeah, because you don't have it. Because you're awesome with your 2 familiars. They
Yeah.
just sit out in front of you like a cheering squad.
I don't mind keeping it and having to deal with it later on if the white magic's still there. So
Okay, so then we'll do that.
okay.
Okay.
So that's the end of the battle phase. So if there's any unbound demons, they're going to do the damage.
So hurt blocker, which does nothing.
Exactly.
He
It just makes it inconvenient
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
All right.
No, you could. Oh, you can't do it on yourself. So never mind. So it's the end of the hour. Advance and reveal any secrets. Can anyone advance their secrets?
Yes, I can.
I can too. I wonder if we have similar secrets there, Josh.
No, we don't have similar secrets.
Okay. And this gets discarded back together. So then we're gonna go and advance the hour.
So revealing the secret
Ah.
means that it opens up
Permanently.
permanently.
That is correct. Oh, and so since we all advanced ours, all of our soul links are going off of the piles.
I'm not going to reveal my secret yet.
Okay.
You can choose?
You can.
If your resolution tells you you can.
Yeah.
If you've done whatever you need to resolve the secret, you can.
Yeah.
It tells you on the card.
Okay.
So it says I can, but I have an effect if I complete it more. It boosts the effect.
It's secret, Josh. I know, I'm kidding. So we're going to advance the hour. So it's now hour 3. Josh, you are now the coven leader, and we are all going to take 3 corruption.
I'm gonna get a lot of stuff this round.
We all are going to do that. Well, I mean, I'm the only one without all of my sigils open, which is, I opened up all your sigils purposely because I knew
I
you're
have
gonna a lot of
23 corruption.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's up to
Don't die.
It's up to the acquire spells phase. So Josh, you can acquire spells now if you so choose.
I just want to say congratulations on all doing your secrets.
Yeah, that was cool.
Um,
I feel like I have a very difficult secret in order to achieve. So I'm really happy that I got to do it.
Well, I thought Aaron's secret was really funny because Ken was being super duper helpful to him, and it was Aaron had the you want 20 corruption,
no.
Okay.
and Ken kept healing him, and Aaron, being Aaron, just kind of keeps looking over at Ken like. He's not allowed to say anything, so Ken's like, "Why don't
I will
what's
take
wrong?"
6 corruption and buy this
I
card.
kept thinking, man, he doesn't just dislike this game, he hates it.
I mean, I know you sent it to Josh's RBF, but I mean, you got the opportunity to meet the king of RBF.
All right, I have all the corruption in the world, and I hope all the demons eat my face.
So here's the bad thing: only 3 possibly come out. So
I hope
I've
they're all
had that
high.
before, where it's like a 1 bite demon and like a 0 bite demon that comes out.
Yep.
Well, how many do you have?
I have 29
Why, Josh?
because I'm crazy.
Oh my god!
But Josh, what happened? So wait, where do we lose?
At the end of the summon demons phase,
So
the
if
demons
you
don't
get
eat,
9 corruption done,
Yes.
no,
we
no,
all lose this game.
10 corruption down,
Yeah. No, it's 20 plus.
20 plus.
Oh yeah, 20 plus. So yeah, I need 10 corruption. Would you like me to undo what I did?
That would be great.
Fine.
It seems like a cool card, though.
It is a cool card.
So it's banish any number of demons you face. The witch to your left takes 10 corrupt. Josh!
We have a really difficult time playing co-op games.
Hopefully that's what makes it
Was that what your secret was? Make the whole game, make us lose before the clock hits 4? That's your big secret. You got the betrayer card, didn't
betrayer
you?
card.
Okay, so Josh, are you actually doing that, or do you not want to?
No. But if I get like 20 corruption worth of stuff taken out, then
You're not going to. So Anne, no, me. I am next. So I am purchasing cards now. So I'm gonna purchase this one because this looks really awesome. It's a white magic for 2, and it's heal up to 3 corruption from any witch.
it is a good card.
That's a great card.
So that's 4 corruption.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 4 corruption for taking that. So I'm actually in a bad spot myself. I'm actually going above 20 corruption now.
You two are.
Josh is not a team player. I am.
No.
So
I think you think you are.
I have 21 corruption. So I have a chance to end it for us in the worst way possible, too. So I'm going to not buy anything else for myself there. So, Anne, it's up to you. Would you like to buy something? Oh, it's a familiar.
Okay.
How much corruption do you have, Anne?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Maybe you should.
Opens all my gate and gives me 5 corruption. Just FYI. I mean, do what you want. You guys yelled at me, though.
Do you have 29?
That
It's
really
gonna give you
sounds
5
like you're instructing her to do what she
corruption.
wants.
Right, 24 is a lot more manageable than 29.
It'd be 25.
No, Ken?
I'm not saying that. I was just laughing about the fact that if she takes the card and she goes to 20, I'm just going to giggle a little. It's okay. You've shown the game. You can lose it.
Ooh.
I'm playing. No, the point though is that like the game is obviously designed so that people who don't like co-op games have a lot to do. Hopefully enough choices that they don't feel like it's just, that's what I'm looking. I'm hoping that's what you guys are getting from it.
I'm taking him. Okay. Give me 5 corruption.
Yes.
There you go. I gave it to her.
Thank you.
So I'm going to say this is the part of the game where we should try and be a little bit nicer to each other. But, we'll
Alright,
do
so
that.
let's have the demons eat our corruption.
Yeah, so Josh, you're up first. Okay, I'm glad you didn't.
Take
Okay.
29.
Yeah, so the first one's a 6. He doesn't care what gates you have open. He eats 6 of your
Alright.
corruption.
It's the lunar demon again.
It's the lunar demon again.
It's the jackalope. Not the jackalope.
I already killed one of these guys, but okay.
Then we have a vile rat. He doesn't care what sigils you have open, so he does 2.
Okay.
And then finally we have the, oh goodness,
6, 7,
the
8.
Impy Cheston.
9. You would have just lost the game for us.
Yep.
Ah.
Alright.
So now it's whoa, that's an overlord. That should not be in there. I almost pooped my pants there.
Other scenes can use them, but not this one.
No. Oh, thank God I don't have all of my sigils open, because the first one is G, the demon lord.
Oh, let's go into Anne.
Oh my, yeah, that is going to Anne. Yeah, you have fun with that, kiddo.
Okay.
All
right.
I'm getting the feisty Empress again. She likes
She
me.
likes-
She likes me.
She looks.
It's the other one.
It's
Oh, it is the other one. The other one, it's
Feisty.
a mirror.
Because the other one was sassy.
Oh. And this is
Just mirror images.
stop with your unwanted attention and give me some unwanted attention. I like it. So I've got another demon buddy. I have all the demon buddies.
I don't want to hear it.
And then, oh, look at this, the Hex Toad.
That's cute.
So he's going to eat 3 of my corruption, and I get to have him hop around. All right, so Anne, I get to draw 2 more for you. So do you have all your sigils open?
Sure do.
Do you have 10 corruption?
Yeah.
You get G, the Demon Lord.
He steals a keg from you.
He steals your keg.
It's fine.
He's the party
What's
demon.
that?
So he takes 7 magic to bind, 10 to kill, banish. He burns 4 cards and gives you 12 corruption. And that's during the corruption phase. All witches gain corruption from your black magic. Oh, jeez.
So every point of black magic you play, all 3 you get.
Oh, goodness. And then deals 3 corruption when bound.
Guess who needs to be killed first, guys?
So the nice thing is, it's probably a good thing that we have a reserve of
The white magic?
white magic right now. So then, Anne, do you have 6 corruption?
Sure do.
So you're getting Zepit. And that is, it's time to smell the stench from Zepit.
Ew.
So she eats 6 of your corruption.
Okay.
And then finally we have a vile rat.
I got another one.
And he's going to eat 2 of your corruption.
I'm like the sewer with these rats. And
You
the
smell like the
stinky-
sewer.
Apparently so. Thought I didn't smell so bad.
Alright, so we have summoned all of our demons. Does anyone have 20 plus corruption?
Nope.
I have 13.
I have 15 still.
I have 6.
Because you got G, the Demon Lord.
Yes.
So we close all of our sigils now.
Okay.
I draw 5 cards. You two draw 6 cards.
Thank you so much, friend. So we
Wow.
are.
1, 2,
And
3,
Josh, you may
4.
move your familiars if you want. Okay, so this is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's interesting.
I don't have anything that tells me I can't use Gaia, right? Oh, jeez. So Z Pit can only be, oh, Jesus, these are sucky demons. Z Pit can only be banished with black magic, and even when Z Pit is bound, it still burns a card.
He does not use gray magic, not black. You're okay.
What?
He's bound by black or white magic. He's got gray sigil.
Yeah.
Z Pit?
Oh yeah, sorry, Z-Pit. I thought you were talking about
She, the
Zai.
Demon Lord? Zai.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a tough call right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just realized something. Okay.
I'm going to demons.
Alright.
Okay, that
But remember,
works.
you do have special abilities. Just saying.
I do. My great abilities right now. Yeah, I could use it.
Okay, so if I used my special ability, which says once per game during the corruption phase, any black magic you produce through cards and effects is converted to white magic. Is it treated as white magic or black magic for the Demon Lord?
It's white magic the whole way.
Okay.
So you actually are the perfect person to
I've
get the
got
Demon
to.
Lord.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my my special ability this round.
My special ability lets me get rid of imps and greater demons pretty easily. I only have 1 imp out of my 3, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use it.
Oh boy. Okay, I think I'm ready. How about you folks?
I'm ready.
Josh has analysis paralysis this time around. It's a nice change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay, so let's play our cards. All the stuff and things.
All the stuff and thing. How much corruption do I take?
I was nicer to you this round. You are only going to get 5.
Thank you. Which sigils do I open?
You're going to open up your blue, your orange, your purple, and that's it.
Okay, Josh, you are not going to. You're not going to take any black magic because they're being treated as white magic, but you are going to open all of your sigils.
Okay.
And then, you heal the amount of corruption that your black magic would give.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Whoa.
I only have 11.
You're clean.
I'm clean. Okay, I have a technical question. I have a secret.
Yes.
And it says that I can place a corruption on the
That's-
thing, but I don't have.
So it's at the end of the hour. Advanced secrets.
So let something hit you.
Let's.
what's
Okay.
up?
Okay.
All right. So
Oh yeah, you resolve your cards first because you're coven leader this turn.
you get 9 corruption.
You healed your 2, right?
No, I got to do that. I heal 2. And you open all your gates besides the 4th one, Matt.
Okay, so that's the one that looks like the.
Actually, no, the
Roman
3rd
style?
and 4th.
Okay, so
Orange and blue?
Orange and blue.
Yeah.
Coolio.
Your hitters.
All right, so we all resolved all of our stuff then, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's time to battle. So, Josh, you're the coven leader. We're going to start with you. So, add your white magic to the magic pool.
So I get 2 white magic added to the pool.
Okay, so 2 white magic. So we're up to 8 in there. That's rather nice.
Okay. Matt, did you play any white magic?
I did.
Okay. So I am killing the lunar demon, banishing lunar demon and the impy Cheston.
Okay. And that's with your black magic?
That's with my black magic. I can't do anything about the Vile Rat.
Okay.
He's stuck there.
So he does go ahead and show a Vile Rat's damage.
Okay.
So Vile Rat's gonna burn a card and then deal 3 corruption to you if he manages
And
to.
I'm burning this so I draw an extra card next turn.
So the Vile Rat that happens right now.
Okay.
Up at the end of Josh's turn. So he'll go ahead and burn the top card of the level 1 deck.
So Matt, can you burn the
He'll
level?
die 1.
Yeah. So that gets sent to the Aether.
Yep. So it burns the smallest cards first and goes around to the biggest.
Okay.
Forcing you to buy bigger spells.
All right. So is that the end of?
That's the end of my turn. I'm not going to use. Do you need the white magic
Yes,
for anything?
I need the white magic, or else I'm gonna be in trouble.
Because I was thinking using the white magic to take out. You could take out him once you add enough, but are you going to add?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean-
and can take him out, right?
Yeah.
And you're not going to be able to do anything else really, though.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I can take him out,
And then
bind
these-
my rats.
bind your rats. So you're just going to get stuck with that.
Yep.
That's not too bad.
I have to burn 4 cards.
That's okay. There's a lot of cards there.
Josh, I would like it if you can.
Destroy the one white one, the slug.
No, I really don't care. No, take care of the Hex Toad. Just bind him.
How much is the bind?
2.
2? Okay.
So thank you for binding my Hex Toad.
Are you good everywhere else?
Yes, I'm good everywhere else.
Okay.
At least I hope so. My math might be off. We'll see. All right, so it's my turn now. I'm going to use my special ability now.
Okay.
So that's once per game, banish a demon you are facing. So I'm going to banish Slugda. And then bind a
Bind
demon.
Zai.
What was that?
I would bind Zai because since Anne's only got white magic, she won't be able to hurt her own demons. So if you bind him, she can just turn sideways, and then Josh can blow him up with the white magic at the end of the round.
Well, I could blow him up with the white magic now. No?
Oh, you have enough white magic?
I add 4 to the pool. I didn't do that.
Oh, then never mind. Blow him up. Never
Yeah.
mind.
So then, I am going to bind Z-Pit for you. And then I am going to use the white magic now to blow up Zai.
Good job holding on that white magic. That was a good job.
Yeah, I'm
That's all
very
white
happy
magic?
we did that. Yeah, that's all of the white magic. We're at 0 now. And then I have 5 of the black magic left, so I'm going to use 2 of that to bind the feisty Imtress. 1 of those to kill Glub. I might as well get
2?
rid of hit. 2 of those to kill Glub, and then 1 to bind the demonic roach. So I'm going to send Glub to the void, and
Okay.
then I bound that. So all of my demons are bound right now, so I don't have to worry about them. And that is the end of my battle.
The familiar, does it stay with you, or does he go back in the deck?
He stays out.
He stays out.
What happens next round with him? Does he reopen all of the sigils to for the person to my left?
Yeah, and I'd give him 5 corruption as well.
Yep.
Did you include his 5 white magic?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have
So how much white magic do you have?
5, 6, 7, 8.
White magic.
Well,
They're all white magic because of
for
her
my
ability.
special ability.
Oh!
Yes. So we're going to get a bunch of white magic in the pool.
Oh
right
my
now.
god, we're getting a lot in the pool.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Wow.
So Matt, can you give me 2 bigger
But
blocks?
can I use them to? I can.
No, you can't use them on any of your own guys.
Okay.
White magic. So I can clear out some stuff for you, but you're going to get...
I would like you to get rid of that and bind. No, I want you to leave one of them because I got to get hit with some sort of.
You're going to get hit
corruption.
now. You're hitting. You get hit now.
Regardless.
Yeah,
Regardless.
you're
So I
gonna get
need
all that
5.
corruption
I need.
now.
I need
Here's
6.
6
corruption.
And then you're gonna burn 2 cards from the one deck.
From which deck?
The one deck.
The one deck.
Oh, and then this says deals 1.
She's bound right now.
He's bound. You don't.
Oh.
Deals 1.
Okay, when she's bound, she takes a card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But it doesn't say.
probably shouldn't have done that then.
She does 4 if she's not bound.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's...
Okay. Oh, that was a cool card too.
All right.
It's just a potential card.
So now it's to me.
Yeah.
You did really awesome, and
Good job.
Thank you.
Should I kill anything with the white magic we have, or should I store it?
I mean, I don't see anything bigger than what we have coming up.
Yeah. Oh, everything we have is pretty small, right? You have any big baddies in front of you?
He's got a one that's a 5. We've got 2 rats.
It's only 2 to bind
bind them?
that one, so
Okay.
it's not really a huge
So
deal.
well, let's keep the white magic because that was helpful that we had all that magic there.
It was. So I'm going to be going first next time, so I'm going to have to play like enough black magic to
Well-
bind everything, but then I'll be able to nuke the other stuff with the white magic if you need
Why
me
don't
to.
you knock out? I mean, you can not. We've got 12.
Yes.
You could take 5 and knock out the one, so at least one of them's the one big one is gone, and that will still leave us with 7. I mean, Zai was the big one, and that was 10.
She's not that bad. I don't mind her.
Yeah.
Because even if she does hit, it's only burning 1 card and giving me 2 corruption.
Yeah, she's pretty
Tamed.
tame. So yeah, let's leave it there. And worst case scenario, we can switch
I just
stuff
want to
up.
bring up in the chat, people are saying they like how much talk is going on. Somebody mentioned that it normally doesn't happen this much. In this phase, you are supposed to talk. When you're choosing your cards, you're not.
Yeah.
So the idea is people have to make their own decisions, and then as a group, you have to decide how to deal with them.
I have to
Okay.
make my own life choices. Ken, this is awful.
All right.
I know, I hate the game.
All right, so we get to advance our secrets if we can now, and
Oh.
I can.
I can't.
I can.
And I get to reveal mine. And that's, you may reveal this. Oh, my progression was if I did at least 5 corruption to the player on my left.
You're an awful person.
So I did that every round. You're welcome, man. And then I reveal that, so when I have 3. So my secret's resolved.
What does it do on the resolution?
No, that's it. It doesn't
Oh.
hurt us. So if we don't resolve our secrets, there's the retribution. And that happens at the end of hour 6.
And the scene also says here. I think it says something here about.
It's on the quick reference card.
I thought there was something about secrets on here.
Yeah, it was about which secrets to play as and stuff
Okay.
like that. Okay, so my secret's done with, which means I'm going to be a little bit nicer to Anne from now on. No, I'm not. Can either of you progress anything?
I cannot, sadly.
So I'm off of there permanently. So you're back on yours, and Anne's back on.
Wait, no, I did.
Oh, you-
Yeah, I progressed
So why
mine.
didn't you answer me?
I was thinking.
You were ignoring
And,
me.
something that's in the rulebook to help you guys is that once you've used your once a turn ability or once a game ability, you put a little universal marker on it to remind you.
It's so good. It's so good.
Universal markers. I need one as well.
Again, the idea is to constantly place yourself in a position where it's easy to remember what's going on, so that the pieces don't seem as crazy as once you're playing. It's not as big a deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to advance the hour now. We're going into hour 4.
So we get
so
4
we all
corruption?
get 4 corruption, and I am the coven leader this time around.
Back at 20. Yay!
You're not buying the thing for 7 corruption,
I have
Joshua.
23. Yay!
I
Oh,
wanted-
whoa, wait.
I wanted the card for 4.
Backtrack here. So I forgot that I had one of my cards that I played was heal up to 3 corruption from any witch. So I'm going to heal that from myself because I had the most corruption. I'm the tank. All right, so it is our turn to purchase. It's it's the acquiring spells phase. So it's my turn to go first since I'm the coven leader. Well, that's interesting.
That is very interesting.
So
Oh, and
I'm
all I get's
gonna-
close.
I'm gonna take that. Am I
No,
gonna take
they're
that?
not. They're not closed.
Oh, they're not.
You gotta leave
yeah,
them
they're
open for the
till-
demons.
Sorry.
Can I have my tickets?
Next. Wrong face.
I'm gonna buy the Locust 2 card. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get 2 corruption. So I'm at 22 right now. So I really hope that there's a demon that's gonna take some away from me, and that's gonna be the end of it for me. So Anne, it's your turn to purchase.
All my
Acquire
spells
spells.
cost. I get a spell costing up to 2 corruption from an open pentagram locust.
That is a neat
for
card.
free.
And it's something that allows you to burn more cards too,
What?
because it's got the lightning bolt ability on there, so it allows you to use more potential cards up. Because what I noticed is I had a bunch of potential cards, but I didn't have cards that use the potential, so I didn't have an ability to thin my deck out as much as I'd like. So that's the reason why I bought the card that I did. So anything that tickles your fancy.
That one's a good card because you have a lot of stuff in front of you.
And you can buy the big scary cards now because you have low corruption, right?
6. I think I am going to take this. So I'm going to take the cleanse weakness, which is banish any number of demons you face. The witch to your left takes 10 corruption. Send to the ether unless you played no white magic card this hour. And I'm going to take the 6 corruption, 5 plus 1 because.
So Josh, it's your turn to
So
acquire new
15.
spells if you would like.
Like a 5, please.
I'm bordering 20. As much as I would love that stuff, I'm not going to play it safe. The only one I would like is this one, just the white magic's nice on it.
Yeah.
But,
well, okie dokie then. So we have all acquired spells. It's time to summon some demons. So it's going to go to me first. Oh, this is another... Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is another Overlord, so that goes away. Josh didn't take it out.
I thought they were all separated already.
So
Sorry.
first up, I have Ia, the Dark Queen. I do not have the correct gates open, so that's going to be going away.
Can we talk about how the Dark Queen has got, like, 2 corruption, but the big, mean Overlord took, like, 10 to get up? When you said the Dark Queen, I was really scared. Like, that it was another 10er.
So then I have Dark Leaf here.
Oh, that looks great on the green.
Oh god, that's
It's a purple
terrifying.
leaf.
So
That
that's
is
Dark
terrifying.
Leaf. He has 3 corruption. I'm going to get him as another demon buddy. So that takes me below 20. So I'm at 19.
Can I show him on the camera that's not going to green screen?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, nope. Nope, there we go.
And then finally, look, I'm going to get another demonic roach. So
You like all the roaches.
Cockroaches are pretty
I'm the
demonic.
roach king. So that is the end of my demon phase. So now it's going to go to Miss Anne over here.
Remember Jeffrey Goldblum in Fly?
No, I never saw that movie. So Anne, which sigils do you have open?
I have
Can you
my
move
orange,
around?
my blue, and my purple.
Okay, so Zas doesn't
Nope.
doesn't like you, so he's
Goodbye.
gonna go away. Do you have your orange and your purple open? You
I
sure
do.
So the Dark Queen's gonna say hi to Anne.
Oh, tag. Will I get the...
So it's you cannot use Gaia magic when Aya would deal damage. Place the top card of the demon deck in front of the witch to your left. They do not have to pay the corruption. So if she does damage to you, she's gonna summon a free demon on Josh.
Okay. So, Anne, that card you picked up, it kills all demons in front of you?
Banish any number of demons you face.
Okay.
You take 10 you take 10 corruption.
That's not bad. And then we have Ifaz. Looks like Josh.
Pretty sure those are Nicole's drawstring pants.
His pants! No, because his pants are below his tail, which means his butt cracks out.
So, and he eats up one of your corruption.
So Anne's dying right now. And so, Josh, it's your turn to get some demons for you. Do you have your top...
All my gates are open.
Oh, okay. So you have
Anne
5...
opens up my gates every single turn with her familiar.
She sure does.
And gives me 5
So
corruption.
nice. She's like the loving kind.
I'm gonna get everything you have there.
Just give it
What's the
over.
total
Just
corruption?
give it over.
5.
Just 5 corruption?
From that.
And
No.
Nicola loves the chair.
I'm not done yet. So you're going to get a Hex Toad. That's 3 corruption.
This is good.
Well, this one's interesting. This one requires 0 corruption, but all your gates open.
Can I read the flavor text? This flavor text says...
It'll be great.
It'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll be fine. This is
The Josh
Joshua.
demon.
I don't believe you.
That's fantastic. It'll be great.
Ken, do we get like a royalty off
That's
Is that a rose in his hand?
Yes,
This is
yes, it
perfect
is.
because that's how you pick Nicole up for dates.
Wait, what? Oh, I think Ken had that touch added just so we couldn't claim it as Joshua.
Okay, so this one's interesting here. It does 0 corruption, but During the insight phase, discard a card. Whenever you gain a spell, take a corruption. So you get one less card in your hand during the insight phase, essentially.
I have an extra card this turn, so I'm gonna just go to.
It's basically draw an extra card and then discard a card you don't
Yeah.
want.
And open all the sigils. Oh, it has to have all the sigils.
No, yeah, it
open.
has to have all the sigils open, but he
Well,
has
that's
them all
convenient.
open.
And he doesn't take any of my corruption.
Nope. And
And
Josh,
Anne's
it was-
gonna give me 15 corruption minimum.
And it's so kind of you, Josh, that you didn't let any of the demons here go to the void because you decided to take them all under your wing.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so that's the end of the summon demons phase, assuming that well, first we close all of our sigils. Does anyone have 20 plus corruption?
No.
What does everyone have? Just
I
to
have 12.
14.
I have 18. Okay, so let's draw our card. It's time for the inside phase.
We get 6 still because of your thing?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Thanks you so much, Josh. Okay, so I'm gonna take this
Okay,
one.
so since just talking out loud again, want to remind you if you're watching this later on YouTube or if you're watching this trying to figure out how to get the gameplay, you're not really supposed to converse with your counterparts during this phase, but because we're trying to, 1, learn the game, and 2, show you guys some of the thoughts that you should be thinking about when strategizing at this part of the game, we're going to be talking out loud and thinking out loud our strategy. So, for me, I know that I pulled the Cleanse Weakness card, which allows me to banish any number of demons I face, and then give Josh 10 corruption, and then that gets sent to the ether. If I don't, unless you played no white magic cards this hour, I'm going to have no demons after I play this card, so then my next priority would be to get rid of everybody else's demons or to help cure them, right?
Yeah, you want to use white magic
So
for everything else.
I am going to lose this card. We're going to round 4. We're going to have 2 more rounds to go. I don't really, but I can't. Because if I played more black magic cards, especially with as much black magic corruption as I'm already going to give you,
It's gonna be the end.
it would be the end of the game. So it's not really an option to hold on to that card for me. So I've got a bunch of Gaia magic.
Matt, do you have any imps or dark face in front of you?
No, I do not.
Sorry.
No,
just
I
imps.
do have a dark fae.
I just need an
do
imp.
have an imp as well. The Feisty Imptress.
I have 3 Gaia magic cards for white magic. I can't play them because of Aya,
Yeah, I can't play my Gaia magic either right now.
which means I have to play those as black magic.
You're just killing me.
I know. And then my 2 white magics are 0.
You could play that as white magic.
Oh, does anyone have a dark fae?
I do.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna bind them for you because I've got this card right here.
Right now?
Right now.
And it's got the eye on it?
It does.
Oh, Matt, you have no idea how cool it is because that's the reason I can't use my Gaia magic, but if you bind her, then I can use those white magic cards. That's
Exactly,
awesome.
that's an awesome point.
Don't say I never did anything for you.
well. These are going to be... I'm going to use one of these as potential, and then the other one's just a 0. So, what am there's no point in playing a... I can only use black magic against my demons. I can't use black magic against anybody else's demons, right? Don't all answer at once, gentlemen.
Sorry, yeah, that's correct. You can only play black magic against your own demons. White magic is against other people's demons.
Okay, so I am ready to play my hand.
Ugh. Shoot.
White magic is against other people's demons. Can they also use it to cure their corruption?
No, it's only the white magic that you play is what heals your corruption.
My corruption.
Puh.
Yeah, the black magic hurts your friends, and then white magic heals yourself.
Okay.
All right, who's first? Anne?
I am. I'm the leader. Or we got to play our cards. I didn't play them yet. So I'm doing that.
I'm doing this.
There's a reason I'm doing this, Anne. It's because I was
I
gonna
hate
be a
you?
little nicer, but I have to open up your sigils.
You have to?
That sounded vaguely
If
inappropriate.
I didn't play this card, I would have only opened 2 of your sigils, and you would have been well over 20. Oh, you played a lot of white magic. Whatever. You'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be great.
Be great.
It'll be great. All right, so we all played our cards. We have to resolve the corruption healing and the corruption giving now. So, Anne, open up all your gates.
I'm opening up all my gates.
Josh, what are you doing to me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Corruption.
I mean, which gates?
Gates. All of them besides the third one.
Okay. So you're giving me 9 corruption?
Yeah.
You might kill me. Because that puts me at a lot. I get a keg here. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another keg.
27.
Yeah, I'm at 27. I heal myself for 2.
Oh, that's good.
I heal for 3.
And then, Anne, you're going to get
You heal
6.
yourself?
You're going to get 12 corruption.
12.
Did you heal yourself already, though?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And you have all of your sigils open.
So,
4.
yep.
And now I am going
And
to...
you're giving me 15 corruption, correct?
Correct.
So mean. Okay, so it is our turn, or it's my turn to do my battle phase now. Or
May
what
I
do
have
you
another
need?
keg?
You can have another keg, just because you asked so nicely. So battle phase, I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 corruption that I'm doing. So damages that I'm doing with black magic. So I'm going to. Oh boy.
Can I say something will help my secret and not reveal my secret, or can I not talk about my secret at all?
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk about your secret in the sense that you're not allowed to say what it is, but you can say, "Oh dear God, please don't do that."
Okay.
Or, please stop. I really need you to do whatever. The
Yeah.
general rule is you can't talk about the text on the card.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to send both the Feisty Imtress and the Hex Toad to the Void.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bind the remaining 3 that I have out here. And then I'm also going to burn one of these cards here, and, well, I get to draw an extra card next hour. So if I can get another one of those +1 counters, I would really appreciate it.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
You really appreciate
You and
it?
your power.
And that is the end of my battling. So, Anne, it's up to you.
You add your white magic to the pool.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Add 2 white magic to the pool. Oh, and then I could use the white magic now if I so desire.
I would
right?
really like someone to kill the Vile Rat for me.
Sure, let's kill it for you.
That's all I want.
Yeah, just so
the banish.
take the 3 white magic out of the pool,
Okay.
and yeah, we'll get that done. And are those all of your demon bros?
These are all of my demon bros, and
Did anything happen when they get banished? Did any of them have text on there that said something happened? You had a lot of stuff, so I wasn't sure.
no.
There aren't any demons that do anything when banished.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
So then, Anne, your turn now.
How much white magic do you add to the pool?
3, 4.
4?
You need to thin your deck out a little bit. You got a lot of 0 white magic
Yeah,
in there.
well, and I have, it says, I'm going to imbue, so I'm going to gain 1 white magic. I'm going to toss that.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
And now, Josh,
do you
your
want to
turn.
use any of the white magic to do anything? I'm good on my side.
How are we going to heal? Like, Matt's already at 25.
We're gonna hopefully get a bunch of demons that eat all our
Yep,
corruption.
we need to hopefully get demons. That's all we can do right now.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if we want to start clearing some of the stuff here. So next round when we have all these demons, it's not insane.
Yeah, that's what we could do is next group, like, yeah, we'll have the ability to get rid of the demons now so we can manage them better next
So
time around.
it's-
Or we can save them so we can use that opportunity to use the white magic to get rid of the big bad demons if they come out next time around.
But they're like
We're
a
good
10.
on white magic. We have a lot.
Yeah. We have 15, 16,
I'm gonna add 3 to it.
17,
Right
18,
now.
19.
So let me take my turn because I can do whatever you're gonna do with the white magic. Technically,
What if I want to make a decision, Joshua?
make a decision if you want.
It would be
You'd like
nice if you
something.
got rid of this guy because he prevents me from using Gaia magic.
I think that's a great idea.
All right. So how much?
5.
I should have played that differently then. No, I shouldn't have. That's
Because he would still attack you.
yeah, he still would have attacked me.
Okay. So it's my turn. I add 3 white magic to this.
You guys are taking it with the white magic.
And then I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which allows me to kill these 2.
Send them to the void.
Send them to the
Banish.
void to banish them. I also activated my ability,
Which is?
which allows me to use imps and greater demons as lightning bolts, and when I do, I banish them. So I'm activating the ability on one of my cards.
Your imps or anyone else's imps?
You face. So in
Okay.
front of me. That's why I was asking if you got anything to move.
Gotcha.
But I only have one card I can activate anyway, so so I get to draw an extra card next round.
Very cool.
And then there's white magic there. You don't need anything else cleared off, right? Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but at the same time, they only cost 1 to.
All right.
deal
Now we're
with.
all hovering around the same corruption. I have 24, Anne has 22, and you have 25.
And another thing to note is that Anne will be Coven leader next time, so
Okay.
the white magic will have its opportunity to take care of my stuff before
Okay.
it does damage to me.
All right.
So that's the end of the battle phase, right?
Yep.
So now it's the end of the hour. The Coven leader, so that is me, can choose to spend any of the white magic. There, you guys don't have any demons, so I can't do anything there.
Yep.
So can anyone advance their secrets or
Yes, I
reveal
can.
their secrets?
So I'm advancing. I'm going to also reveal my secret.
And what is it?
My secret was I get to add 1 at the end if there's no demons in front of me.
Okay.
I screwed up that last round. And then for each cube on this card, I get to add 2 white magic. So I get to add 6 white magic to the 4.
Nice.
And I could have revealed it at 2, but I wanted to
Get more white magic.
get more white magic. So we're going to get 6 white magic, Matt.
Very nice.
Between Anne picking basically the perfect time to use her white magic and Josh doing that, you guys really got ahead of the game. That's really great. You guys have a good chance to win this thing.
Oh, now you just jinxed us. Thanks, Ken.
So since... Have you completed your secret yet or no?
I was waiting for you
I'm
to
sorry.
finish.
My guys.
Let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
Can I take my turn now?
Take your turn.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I want to make sure it's okay.
Yeah,
that
we're
I
great.
have permission.
We're great. We're great, Anne.
Okay, so I have was able to progress my secret and I can resolve it. And this is one of the questions that I was asking in the beginning of the game, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to play out.
We're short off in card cam.
So my resolution says you may reveal the secret at the end of any hour that there are at least 3 corruption on this card. When revealed, move a warlock facing another witch in front of yourself.
Oh, there's other... there's demons and then there's warlocks, which are... They're like demons, but they don't get treated like demons, but they get summoned like demons.
Are we
They're demons that can't be hurt by demons, but things that say demon, basically.
Yeah.
So say that again?
They're demons that can't be hurt by cards that specifically say to target demons. So...
They're called enemies in the rulebook, and demons and warlocks are both enemies.
Right.
Okay.
So what she's going to do now is she's just going to look through the discard and the deck. Look through the deck first, or whichever one first, and find a warlock and put it in front of you.
So how do I denote whether something is a warlock?
It
It
says
says the word warlock on it.
Underneath the name?
Yes.
Now that's why I was peeking through the deck here just a moment ago, and the only items that I saw were imps, possessed animals, greater bloods.
He's probably in the deck.
So does it say to search the deck as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So look at that right there on the bottom.
How about that?
Lashing.
Lash. Okay, if no witch is facing a warlock, search the void and then the demon deck reshuffle until you find one. Do not pay the corruption cost for this warlock. So basically, this. So
Yeah, that's why it's a hard card. If you notice, your secret has a hard symbol on the bottom.
So it says you may reveal the secret at the end. Should I not have revealed the secret then? If I'm gonna get a.
We're all going to take 6 corruption if you don't reveal it
At the
And
end.
At the end of the game.
at the end of the game, which could be bad. And we have a ton of white magic right now, so
We can
Okay.
deal with them. It'll be
we
fine.
might be able.
It'll be great.
So do you want to show off Lashing in the card cam?
Sure. So there's Lashing. So again, he doesn't get affected by things that specifically target demons, and he can't be bound. Takes 7 black magic specifically to destroy him.
No, Anne has 5 black magic every turn,
Yeah.
so...
He destroys 4 cards and deals 12 corruption if you don't destroy him. So he is nasty. There you
So.
go.
But we have a lot of white magic and stuff to hopefully...
Hey, I don't even think I used that 5 black magic.
No,
last
you didn't.
time.
You have nothing to use it on.
Okay.
You just gave me 5 corruption.
It's good for you.
You could have moved
Builds
it.
character.
FYI. And you can move the familiar around to other
This,
people.
by the way, is why I needed this, because my secret and my condition to progress my secret was to open all of your sigils.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right.
And also, just as a minor note, if you look, the secrets actually usually have a title on top of them. So the reason she got a warlock was because she consorted with one.
Oh, yes, it does
So
consort
basically,
with the warlock.
he came by to say hi. He wanted a beer.
I drank a luck potion.
I use magic to steal victory.
You would.
Yeah, it sounds about right. All right, so we're going to advance the hour. So I forgot about this. We're all going to take 5 corruption now. Oh, this is bad. I've got 30 corruption. I didn't think this through.
This might be the end, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 29.
So I'm not gonna. I mean, it starts with Anne. You're the guild leader, coven leader. Sorry. Are you buying any spells?
I have 16 corruption, so I'm under
you should-
20.
you
That's
actually can.
26?
Oh, I'm at 26.
Oh, never mind.
It's a 26.
Sorry,
not a-
just kidding.
I'm assuming none of us are getting are buying anything.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything.
Okay.
Worth
so,
us buying.
Anne, you are up first.
Wait. If I play this, it says heal up to 2 corruption from an adjacent witch
Yeah, that you have to purchase it first.
Yeah.
for 2.
I think we should take our luck and hopefully we grab all the monsters right now.
Okay.
All the demons.
All right. So first up is the Rage Demon. Doesn't care what sigils you have open. He's going to you, Anne. So you're going to lose 8.
That's good.
So here is a 10. May I
I
please
need
have a
some-
2? I need
Uh,
2 small ones.
Okay. And then we have Turda Weedleton. She doesn't care what sigils you have open. She's going to do 5 corruption.
4?
What a wonderful...
4. Yeah. What a wonderful smell.
Why do I get all the poopy smelling demons?
They're attracted by their scent.
And
Maybe.
then finally, and there's the Omen Crow. He is going to eat 2 of your corruption.
Ooh, he's interesting. He's got a different kind of background and a look to him.
It signals the end.
Whenever Omen Crow would deal damage, open all witches' sigils. Oh, wow.
Okay, so
that puts me at 12.
That's good.
oh
Matt, is there at least 10 corruption there?
yeah,
Okay.
Josh, you got 60 Undying. It's a kitty.
Oh,
Hey, kitty.
Lucy!
You cannot use Gaia magic. He's gonna eat 9 of your corruption.
That's really good.
That's wonderful. I'm still at 20.
My favorite quote.
Oh,
What is it?
What's his quote?
I'm fine.
This is Josh's game. I'm fine. It'll be fine.
Then we have
It'll be great.
Finklebean. He's terrifying looking in the green screen. He's gonna eat 4 of your corruption there, Josh.
Awesome.
And his
What's that?
flavor text is what's that? And then
He's
finally we have
adorable.
Gwind.
Gwind?
Gwind. She's gonna eat 2 of yours, Josh.
Okay.
I have a question. Is he as adorable as Gatsby? Anne.
Ew, they're pulling a
Anna.
worm out of her ear.
She's ignoring you.
Yeah, he's probably as adorable as Gap is.
So
He's up there.
I got the okay.
Are we done?
I got the Hate Demon. So the Hate Demon's gonna eat 7 of my corruption.
All
So,
needed.
Yeah.
You have 3 cubes
another
right there.
1, so that's 2 left, 3 left.
What are these 3 cubes? Are these your corruption?
That was
from
my
his
yeah.
thing.
So I got the Hate Demon. Then I got Kyle, the Fey Prince, but Josh wasn't nice enough to open all of my sigils.
Sorry.
So he ignores me, and then we have another demonic roach who only eats 1 corruption.
Are we lose?
So I have 22 corruption.
Oh, so close.
Thanks, Josh. I blame it on Josh.
And that's
Thanks,
witching hour.
That was witching hour. So we failed in hour 5. So there was 2 rounds left, essentially. I mean, this was the beginning of hour 5, but this is the failure part of it. So unfortunately, we didn't do
I
too
didn't
great.
see the failure part in the quick reference guide. I didn't see insight failure.
So Matt, I have a question.
It's in bold
It's
text.
in bold and
Game
capitalized
over.
text. It says "game over" with an exclamation mark.
So Matt, I have a question.
What's that?
So, Josh and Anne are kind of excused because it's their first time playing. But you're a loser twice in a row, aren't you?
So here's the interesting thing. All of the corruption that I got is actually Josh's fault.
You're a loser twice in a row.
Don't blame me. This is not a roll 3.
You gave me that corruption, did you not? I didn't buy cards for like 3 rounds. All right, so that was approaching Dawn Witching Hour. That is going live when, Ken? When is it available, Ken?
Gen Con.
It's coming out at Gen Con.
Just August. Next month.
Yeah, at Gen Con there'll be special promos.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Ooh.
317 WizKids.
317, guys. I know that a bunch of our followers are going to be at Gen Con. You guys definitely need to come check this out.
So what kind of exclusive promos, Ken?
Well, it's actually, you guys have them there. There's a special Mr. Patterson who has a book about how to catch and cook cats.
Do you have the Mr. Patterson?
Where would he be?
He's in the game somewhere. And then the other thing is there's a special level 6 card that's called Telepathy, lets everyone talk openly during the insight phase, gives free magic. And then there's also a completely extra scene that is called All the Small Things, and you actually get to play the Lost Witches. The witches who fell in the rule book. There's a story about how they screwed up. You actually get to play them trying to save a whole bunch of little animals in a forest.
Oh, that's cool.
Very neat.
So you guys like me to get off the screen when you guys are discussing the game, so I will do so.
Well, when we do our review, and do you have anything to poke and prod Ken with in terms of questions?
You know what, Ken? I kind of want to give you a little bit of a pulpit for a minute. I've noticed that you're probably one of the designers who is very pro women in this industry, and you do a lot to promote women in this industry. And I kind of want to give you an open forum to talk about that a little, because I think it's good for people to hear it coming from not only my big mouth, but from the designers as well. And I just want to kind of give you kudos for what you do to go out of your way to make sure that we are well represented in this industry.
Oh, well, thank you. My wife is a female engineer. I have a little 5-year-old daughter. And my mom is an old school feminist. The old classic wording that she uses is men and women are equal. Period. That's it. There's no more women are equal if they dress and look and act like men. It's men and women are equal, and everything that's feminine is just as equal as masculine, etc. So from my perspective, the industry, we started off as a whole bunch of white guy geeks, basically, right? I mean, there were other people, but the people who were making the games were that. And so I feel that it's cheesy because it sounds like inclusion, and I'm a white guy, so it's a weird thing. But the truth is that I feel that the gaming industry needs to kind of embrace that we're kind of the entire human race now, right? I mean, there's a lot of people in this, and it's a game about. I mean, this game is about witches, and if you look in Wicca, women derive their power from being feminine and being women. And I feel very strongly, not just this game, but for my others, that we want to kind of show that. And for me, I have a beautiful, very feminine wife, so I feel very strongly that I want to kind of show that part of society, not just guys, not just, men and women fighting each other, but this kind of cooperation where we're all just part of a team. And I feel very strongly that women are, they need to be shown. They need to be out there. And that sounds cheesy, but it's true.
No,
so now I'm a little bit crying and tearing, and I'm really glad that you don't have to speak with me. But yeah, it's one of those weird things where it matters a lot to me more than really can be expressed.
No, I think
That's
it's
fantastic, Ken.
I think
really
it's
is.
absolutely awesome, and the old saying that actions speak louder than words, and it's one thing to say something, but I've seen the things that you have done to go out of your way to make sure that that women are well represented, and I want to let you know that as a geeky girl, I appreciate that personally.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
But I happen to know you a little bit, and I know that you're a sarcastic brat, so let's get over the mushy and yucky stuff and tell me a little bit about Mr. Patterson in here, the character, I'm very sarcastic as well. I speak sarcasm fluently, and the snark that's in this game. You saw me, I almost broke twice during the stream. Tell me a little bit about the flavor text and Mr. Patterson character and where the story came from.
Sure. So So the basic idea here was I was originally an RPG designer, so it's hard for me to design a game that doesn't have a really rich story. So when I make, for example, you right behind your head is Shara, the lacrosse player.
Yes.
You have and then over there you have right next to her you have Lily, who's a cheerleader. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to build tropes and flip them on their head. So there's always the mean cheerleader, right? So she's the nicest you played the nicest person in the game. You made all that white magic, right? Right?
Yep.
So classically, African American women have not been placed in a place of being the alpha of a school or whatever. So I made her in the story, she's the alpha of the team. She's the leader. She's a lacrosse player. Like, built flipping tropes, right? So the whole story grows from that. So coming to the demons and such, the idea was I wanted to have a flavor of a game where the story went back generations, and you could go back and find that. So in the rule book, there's a story of what happened before. The last guy on the cover there, Ward, was originally there's a short story that will come out by Richard Lee Byers, hopefully, about it. But basically, in the past, he was a witch hunter, and Gaia, the good magic person, basically cursed him to protect the witches. And the healer in the game, Nancy, is actually she's actually a demon hiding among the witches. So good. So kind of, and she's actually the demon who convinced him to kill the witches in the first place, but he doesn't know that because she swapped her personality. So that's just an example. All the characters have stories that actually intermingle between them all. And all of the demons come from manifestations of either humor or of the actual problems that the witches or the warlocks and wizards experience. So the idea was I wanted the demons to have enough humor and snark that a younger person, say a teen, could play the game and their parents wouldn't go, oh, that's just too dark. And also at the same time, I wanted to have a rich enough story that, like, when you pick up, there's a demon called Vice, and if you read the intro story, you actually see her there. Oh, that's what she is. So things kind of build on each other. So I want you to not just have to play the game. I want you to experience kind of an immersion into a world and kind of feel it's different, right? So that's the idea.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, this is great.
And Mr. Patterson, of course, is the familiar who's kind of been teaching all these witches, and the covens keep failing. So by the time he's gotten to you, he's like, look, seriously, you guys have always failed. Everyone fails. The last ones almost sucked me into a void, into hell. Could you try to just not use black magic for selfish reasons? So that's why he's like kind of a jerk to you the whole time.
Well, I mean, rightfully so, considering how we turned out,
Yes.
My corruption was not that bad.
If you do play it again, recognize that a lot of times people think they have to push really hard on the black magic to always kill things. Think about binding to keep yourself mitigating that dark magic a little bit more. You guys were really smart on your white magic and holding it up, but you pushed on your black magic hard, and that's one of the reasons you lost. So there's a lot of strategy to the game on that end too, but I know that's not much time.
Yeah. I want to ask you a little bit about a controversial question, if you don't mind.
Let's go for it.
All right. The theme of the game is witches and Wicca, and how do you feel about that theme being accepted on a mainstream basis?
So, it's a tribute to Wicca. Actually had a very good friend who passed away, who was a witch. I really think that the flavor of the game breaks into that kind of humorous, fun side enough, Buffy the Vampire feel, that the mainstream hopefully won't. The people who want to explore that can, the people who want to just play the game and have fun hopefully can. That's what I was trying to hit. Kind of a tribute, not an immersion. I mean, you're not gonna, if you look at the names of some of the Gaia's cheer is obviously a reference to a cheerleader who worships Gaia's magic. It is not a Wicca spell. So
Right.
I personally, I know that not a lot of people are, but I'm a devout Christian. I don't make games that cross my personal belief or ethos, but I also believe in respecting other people's as well. So it wasn't supposed to make fun of Wicca, simultaneously supposed to be enough of an homage that a Wicca would go, hey, I know that. Hey, that's why all the women in the entire thing are wearing
I like that answer.
Fantastic.
As a Christian, I grew up in the church. I grew up in the church, and I think I'm more in line with you, where this does not personally bother me. But I grew up in the church enough to see the more extreme's not the right word. I don't like that. The more rigid Christians, where things of this nature really, I've seen they upset people to that impact. So I like hearing the fact that you say, hey, I'm a devout Christian. I make things that don't cross my personal ethos. I didn't mean to, I'm very respectful. That's because as a Christian, that's my favorite thing about Christianity, is being respectful to everybody's opinions and love being above all, yada, yada, yada. So I like the fact that, and so you like it? I'm going to be on a pulpit. That's my sermon for today. I like the fact that, there's enough realism in here to be like, oh, hey, yeah, this is really what my personal beliefs are about. You're not teasing or making fun as I'm sitting here with my witch hat. Sorry. Not making the best point.
You're not making fun, you're having fun.
Yeah, exactly. You're not poking fun at it. You put some research and some effort into making this realistic, and at the same time, as a Christian, you're not doing it as an immersion thing, so you're not trying to make somebody feel uncomfortable about being immersed in other people's beliefs. You're having fun in the game. So I'm happy. That was a very interesting answer for me.
Great. Yeah, definitely. There aren't a lot of Wicca who take a hand of cards and choose how much white and black magic they're going to use in a given moment to represent an hour. That sounds silly, but it's kind of a representation that the game itself is a game, but it is also a tribute as compared to, like you said, it's not teaching you any Wiccan. It just has homages to the Wiccan system, the Wiccan beliefs.
I like it.
All right, very cool. Is there anything else that you want to ask therein?
I don't think so. Ken, is there any other points that you would like to use this as an opportunity to make?
Sure. I guess the biggest things I would throw out is, like, if I was to tagline it, I hope it gets the experience that everything you do to help yourself hurts the friend next to you, because I want co-ops to feel like I want co-ops to feel like I am playing the co-op. It's not that my friend's playing the alpha gamer is playing the co-op for me and telling me what to do. Simultaneously, I'd like the effect that we can talk. So that was my intent. But I think the biggest thing that I would try to convey, and I don't know if you guys in the review will say this, is that once you start to play it, start to understand it, there are a lot of choices in the game. You have to make a lot of decisions. It's not like you're just running on a pathway, but simultaneously it starts to become relatively intuitive in terms of what you're doing. So I'm hoping that I think my biggest concern as a designer is it's got a lot of blood to it, so it looks like it's being crazy, but once you play it, I hope people experience that, hey, it's really, I'm making just a whole bunch of decisions on these 5 cards and what I want to buy. It's actually a pretty easy game to play, but not necessarily an easy game to master. And finally, the last thing I bring up is that this game ran very long, but there are other scenarios that run faster. So you don't always have to play this scene. There's other scenes that allow you to play harder, easier, faster versions. Like there's one where Matt brought up where you can jump down into basically the void, the equivalent of hell, and save the lost witches and bring them back. And that game is very fast. It's under 45 minutes or you're going to lose. So that's the kind of idea. So hopefully there's a lot of variance there that comes across. I guess that's about it.
Yeah, I'm just looking here. This one is about 10 minutes per player.
Oh, wow.
And then this one is about 20 minutes per player.
And I would like to point out that as we were, learning it and explaining it on stream, generally when we stream games too, it takes relatively about twice the amount of time that's estimated for the game. So that's something to point out as well.
Because we stop, show every area card off. Everyone has to talk about the turn one. It's supposed to be simultaneously.
I have analysis paralysis. It's
no! All right, so I think we're going to be ending the spotlight portion of this stream right now, but everyone, please stay tuned. We're going to be doing our honest review section in just 1 second after a soft sign-off. But otherwise, thank you all for joining us. We would like to point out that this stream and all of this week's streams are sponsored by, Approaching Dawn, The Witching Hour by WizKids, and Mr. Ken over here. Thank you so much, Ken, for joining us.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Ken, wait, if they want to learn more about you or follow you in your games, where can our viewers go to check you out?
So you can go to
He's always out there looking for new people to chat with, right?
Ken's awesome.
Ken is awesome. Big shout out. Thank you so much for joining us, Ken, and thank you all for joining us in chat. So Twist Gaming signing off. I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Josh.
I'm the disembodied voice of TP.
Thank you, everyone, and stay tuned for our honest review section.
Hang on, I'm linking things.
You're linking things now. Did you stop recording at least?
Nope. Bye.
Bye.